Hello everybody, my name is Sleepy Rain, or whatever the hell you want to call me. I am live with the homies, and we have a very special stream for tonight, as this isn't just a regular Sleepy Sheepy production stream, but starting today, the 4th, and going all the way till February 2nd, we are going to be a part of the Love for Trans charity. We are donating all proceeds. We have a Tiltify link. I don't want your money this month. I want you to give your money to the National Center for Transgender Equality. And there's going to be links posted in chat. It's going to be pinned. So, no subscriptions this month. Like, I can't stop you, obviously. I don't think I have a way to stop that. But you're going to donate. You're not going to give your money to me. You're going to donate to the Tiltify. And I'm going to donate to the Tiltify. And soon I'm going to have like a cute overlay and stuff. But I goofed and didn't have it ready. So I think it's very funny that we're finishing Silent Hill on the first day of this charity stream. But also, that's really funny.
It is pretty amazing.
This is the danger of being cis.
True. Have been there.
So I just need to do a quick bit of promotion. And then we're gonna get into it. And then I'll probably be posting a schedule soon. I cannot promise how soon. I also need to pull up Twitch on my phone, but it's kind of being a little pissy about that. There we go. Oh god. How did I open the Discord help page? I'm so fucking good at this shit.
You're nailing it.
I've been doing this for years.
For years.
Years.
I had a haircut today, which has not been reflected on the dog, but it's alright.
I don't have a way to do that. And also your hair has not changed, it's just shorter.
I know. I am teasing you once again. But that's basically all that happened today with me. It was pretty uneventful. Well, actually I had D&D as well.
Here, B and Henry be entertaining while I type my promo, please.
Hi, chat.
Hello, Chad.
Trying to think of entertaining content. What? I didn't know
I was gonna have to be entertaining.
On this Twitch stream, we'd have to be funny? That's news to me.
I used all my funny yesterday.
I never...
went out.
When have I ever been funny?
When has that ever happened?
I know, right? This is just such a hard ask, being funny.
We get asked for a lot.
Yeah. We got the... Juno is being amazing and taking everything in the chat.
He's the
Thank you,
best
Juno.
mod. Top
Juno's
mod.
wonderful.
So true. Juno's earning those mod stripes every day.
He's out in the trenches.
Fighting.
Veterans Day, but it's for Twitch mods.
So true? Question mark?
Veterans Day, but it's for Juno specifically.
Okay, I can roll with that.
Yummy. Energy drink.
Yummy. Yeah,
Energy
energy drink.
I wanted to make sure I stayed alive for stream. I'm just taking a quick second to post my links around.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Apollo.
Hey, Apollo.
Hi. Go hey.
Oh, did I fuck up? I fucked up.
What do you do?
In one of my promotions, in two of my promotions actually, I only put the Tiltify link and not like the actual stream promotion. Which like not the worst thing to post, but also there we go.
And up there. Excellent. We are getting all set up, chat. How do you... I'm sorry you're not feeling super well. Is there... Well, glad you're still spending time with us.
Yeah, nice to have you.
I hope we
Hopefully
can
you get
be
better
a little
soon.
beacon in the doom and gloom of sick. No, god damn it. I literally hit every wrong button.
Dang. We want to be a nice little bright moment for you. Anyway, here's Silent Hill.
Silent Hill is a great game.
It's so happy all the time.
It's well, the point is that I'm not happy. You get happy.
True.
Because I get scared.
Because you make funny screaming sounds.
I go whack.
You do it. It's hilarious.
But yeah, I'm very excited for the campaign. Which links do you copy? They all lead to different things. I believe the one I pinned is the donation link, which I'm also gonna do right now.
Wiggles.
Yippee.
I'm gonna donate right now. I'm gonna donate $25 to the campaign.
Yippee.
I'm not confident entirely, so I am also looking for my charger because my phone's gonna die and I don't want it to die while I am using it for chat.
Be unideal.
I set the donation goal to $100. I think that's reasonable. I think you all can do it. We are already at $50, so
yeah,
that's our link. And all of this contributes to like the big everyone link. So help us raise money.
Money.
Money. Money, money, money. It's so funny. There we go. Alright, I think I got everywhere. Is that the Bluey Link song? I was gonna say the Bluey Link.
The Bluey Link.
Gotta get the world to know about Bluey more than they already do.
I care about Bluey. There's Bluey cereal. It looks gross.
I was gonna say.
Hint, the mannequins may escape and look for another hiding spot to ambush you. They can do that. They can also burst in the fucking room.
Something's telling me that you're still a little upset about that one.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm adjusting my position.
I love the idea that it also could just be...
Why am I here?
Why?
It loaded me into the wrong area.
Oh. Weird.
They make gas? I always thought that was like acid. Smelly
I
acid.
also thought it was that, to be honest.
The mannequins hate you.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, good.
And the game works much better here.
Yeah.
I say as it immediately stutters. I guess it just really didn't like that last section. Oh, nope. We're chugging. Better leave.
25. 5 is the number that's funnier than 24.
It is.
Oh, I'm going here. And this is where it came from.
It's been a bit, chat. It's been a bit since we...
It's been a little bit, but we got a good lot of stuff done last time, and this should be the last stream.
I don't have my weapons. Where do I get those back?
They should be back in the place where you left them.
I don't even have a flashlight. I know what it is. I don't have my map.
Yeah, it's back in the was it the employee lift? I think.
Was that downstairs?
No.
There's a map here.
I think it might give you your stuff back automatically. I'm not sure.
Oh, no, because it has all the other mermaid figures. Or all the other figures.
Oh, yeah, I actually definitely need to go back and get that stuff. Okay, fair enough. Then.
How the fuck do I get there?
I know it's upper floor.
Well, there's an elevator. It's because I took the elevator down.
Yeah, so it's upper floor.
Which elevator did I take?
The employee one.
But oh, that was on the 3rd floor.
And then, you know.
But which way was the 3rd floor?
That's alright. There shouldn't be any enemies around.
I did kill them all.
Yeah, exactly. Everything's dead.
No, it was the other way.
Okay.
Because I think I might have left one alive, actually.
So you're more just hoping it was the other way.
A little bit. It seems quiet. Oh, it's... Nope, 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 nope.
You know, that did sound like some alive enemies right there.
Where the fuck? No, wait, I think the employee elevator lounge is down here. It is in the basement, isn't it?
Maybe. I
think
genuinely don't know.
I think it's in the basement. I think it was like to my left or right or something.
Oh, you might be right, actually.
I can't see anything. Is it this? Please? Please?
That looks like it. Maybe.
I might turn the brightness of the game up for a little bit. Because I genuinely cannot see what's happening. I think that's fair.
I think that's understandable.
Is there a way to turn the brightness up?
It should be in, maybe accessibility. Or, potentially gamma calibration.
No, I might just be fucked.
Would you like me to look up over this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I can't see.
Yeah.
Is that a door? The floors are so creaky. Yeah! We're getting donations.
Yay!
Um. Yeah, it's on the second floor.
It's on the second floor.
Yes, to the left when you go up the stairs. I think.
Okay. Here?
Yeah, left and then I think left again. Yeah, down that way. Unless I'm
That's a staff only closet.
unless I'm misreading this
Oh wait,
map.
emergency employee elevator.
There you go.
Thank
There's the
you.
locker. You're most welcome.
Why is this a cutscene? Why is this a cutscene? Why is this a cutscene?
I think it's just to make sure you get all your stuff. So that you don't just take the statues and not take the rest of your things.
Oh, thank God. Oh my
The
God.
return of the flashlight. And gun and pipe. Nice.
Okay, I feel better.
Yeah.
Even though I'm pretty sure that that's not, that's what's kind of fucking shit up. Oh yeah, that's glitched. It's like stuck on that historical society save state. That's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go solve a puzzle. Let's go solve a puzzle. Let's go solve a puzzle. Wonder what it does. Oh, they all gotta go into their little doors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. You only have that one that touches you. Okay. Okay, so you just go right in there. Then you would go... I think I had it actually with that.
Yeah.
And then that goes... And then it's this one.
Give it a go. You
I don't know
gotta
if
just
I
try it out.
have it, yeah. Oh, that was easy.
You got it.
What would begin was 3, she would soon deplore. 7 kindly souls opened up the door. Trading 1 for 2, away she would roam, but the love of 5 would bring her back home. Taunted by the 2, she would toil away. Leaving 1 behind, she is found away. What? What? Keys?
Keys.
What are the keys? Oh, do I have to turn them a certain amount? Oh, trading
Yeah.
2 for 1, away she would roam, but the love of 5 would bring her back home. What began with 3, she would 1 would soon deplore. 7 kindly souls open up the door. Well, taunted by the 2, she would toil away, leaving 1 behind. She is found away. So just 1, I think?
Seems about right.
Trading 1 for 2 would make it 2. Plus 5, so 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What would begin with 3, she would soon deplore. 7 kindly souls opened up with the door. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cinderella was right. Cinderella was right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's reset now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 for Cinderella.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are her legs, trading 1 for 2. Away she would roam, but the love of 5 would bring her back home. So if it's people, then this would be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, maybe it's 6.
We'll see.
I feel like it's 6. What began with 3, 1 would soon deplore. 7 kindly souls open up the door. So 3 minus 1 plus 7 is
It's 9.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I overwound the other 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Wow, it was that easy. I was
think you overthought
overthinking
it a
it.
little much.
I can go to the room now.
You can.
Well, boy.
I'm sure that will be fine.
That's a really pretty song. I still need to see Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Yeah, that's the padlock, so this must be the key to that padlock. And then... Oh boy. Oh boy. How do I get here again? It's called pathing. Up to the left, to the right. So, yeah, it's the stairs next to the nurse's office.
Yeah.
That's a really pretty song, though. I'm a sucker for a music box.
That's so much fun. Perfect for a creepy
Wrong
atmosphere.
way. Oh, no, wait, no, right way. Oh, I can hear it throughout the whole thing.
Yep.
Of course.
Is the note gonna go sour when I, like, open the padlock or something?
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Oh, no.
Oh, it just stopped.
No, I was going the right way.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
I mean, the music sudden stopped, so I kind of...
I ain't smart.
I think it's just a shuttered door, honey.
I'm
Just that one.
not smart.
It's okay. It's alright.
Knuckles is the
It's
best
okay.
character. Knuckles is great.
Oh boy.
Elevator out of Suavis.
Huh?
Oh, I think...
So for those who know about the, let's say, secret endings of Silent Hill 2, this is where those happen. It's the other doors in this corridor. Obviously we won't be touching those.
What do you mean secret endings?
Oh, do you not know about them?
The dog ending?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that, actually. I don't know how to get the dog ending.
You can't do it on the first playthrough.
Oh, truly special. Reach the room.
Mm-hmm.
The bed. There's the TV. I'm just checking for items.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Enough time has passed. Why? No, I'll save that joke for later, actually.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Here we
Point of no
go.
return. Bro, you didn't even turn on the TV.
It's Silent Hill, he doesn't need to.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Promise you'll take me again, James.
Oh, shit. Oh, that is unsettling. The way he looks so much more tired.
Hey, there you are. Do you know where Mary is?
Like, his eyes, there are bags around them now.
Talk to me.
Maybe they were always there, but it's more noticeable.
Mary's gone. She's dead.
Gino,
Liar.
he's the wife shaker.
That's a lie.
It's the truth.
The wife shaker.
The wife shaker.
She died because she was sick.
Oh god, the dread.
I killed her.
Killer? Why'd you do it? I hate you. I want her back. Give her back to me. I knew it. You didn't care about her. I hate you, James. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. Mary, you know, isn't here.
Oh. God.
Yeah. It's a fun cutscene.
And then the transition into the other world.
Otherworld, like view
I
hotel.
like how reserved it is.
Yeah.
Mary? But where? Where are you?
No, I like how quietly they played that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when he found out, he wasn't screaming, crying, throwing things. It was just recognition.
Yeah, because I mean, it was him basically remembering that he did it.
He knew from the start.
I mean, the implication is that, like, at the start of this game, he's basically tricked himself into forgetting it,
He
which is
repressed it.
incredible.
Yeah.
Well, also,
Like, to a crazy degree.
there's nothing in the envelope.
Um,
I mean, it makes sense. Repression does
Yeah.
that to you.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I don't want to get too into it. But like, I have gaps in my memory, and it can happen where
for
you
sure.
just lose everything. Oh.
Yeah, so, in case it wasn't clear or, like, tricky to infer.
We are the wife shaker.
No, not that part.
Oh.
But, I mean, kind of. At the start of the game, there's the music.
Oh my god!
Iconic.
I never realized this was from Silent Hill!
Yep, iconic music.
Oh my god! Every video essay uses this!
Yeah, and a lot of memes too.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm like,
Oh.
I'm a little delighted. I never realized that this was a Silent Hill 2 track.
You're starstruck.
Ugh.
But yeah, the hotel isn't doing great.
Are there enemies in
At
this
the
section?
start of the game, no,
Promise?
there are enemies, you don't have to fight them, and they won't attack you.
Oh.
That's almost worse.
Yeah, it kind of is. You'll see what I mean in a moment.
I just,
But yeah, at the start of
admittedly,
the
I was
game-
like, do I need to be on edge right now, or can I enjoy the scenery?
You can enjoy the atmosphere and stuff. But at the start of the game, when James says that Mary's been dead for 3 years, Mary was sick for 3 years.
Oh.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Mary's been dead for a week.
I thought she was only dead for, like, a day.
No, it's been like a week since he did it. And that's why, like, Laura has seen her alive and well recently.
Oh.
Because, okay, well, not well, but alive.
Right.
Because she was. And then she wasn't.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my understanding was that
Yeah.
it was just, like, a day or two. Maybe 3 days.
But point is, it's a short period of time.
Yeah,
like,
dead
it
to
was
him
very
for 3
recent.
years is the implication. Which,
Exactly. Like,
oh,
as far
it's
as he's
such a good
concerned,
detail.
she was dead when that started. Because, like,
There's an item to pick up behind you
Where?
on the little table. Go back. Turn
I
around.
got it.
there's
thought
some
you-
bullets.
I got the bullets.
Go.
Yeah, we got
Turn.
them.
Oh, I thought there was more.
Was it this table?
I thought so, but maybe you already grabbed them.
But yeah, no,
I kind of
mean,
like how, obviously, not a good thing to kill your wife. But
No, but even here, it's not black and white.
Yeah, I like how the game makes you understand why it happened.
And one of the endings does actually expound upon that.
Because she
But,
wasn't
uh,
the best. I feel like now that it's been
No.
revealed, we can talk about it a bit more openly.
Okay. fair
Yeah.
enough. If we get the ending, we get the ending. But I can talk about it now, I suppose. It's revealed that, like, one, it made her lash out a lot, and two, at point she asked for it. Like, obviously she wasn't in a good state of mind, but at point she begged him to do it. Does that mean he should have? No.
No.
But he obviously also was not doing well.
It can be
about the
interpreted
whole thing.
as a mercy kill, which is the
Yes.
fucked up thing.
Yeah, like, it's not a simple issue, which euthanasia very rarely is.
Yeah.
Because that's effectively what it was.
Fun fact, with my job, I've actually had to do training for that.
Fun.
Even
I
though-
hope you never have to use it.
Even though I've never, and never would be, in a position to do it at my job, they're like the training videos. And one of them was about, like, even if a patient is asking for it, legally you cannot do that.
Yeah. Have we had the corridor yet?
The
Where
corridor?
we hear conversation between
No,
them?
I haven't heard anything.
Okay. I don't remember if it's like
I went in a loop.
before now.
Yes,
That might be
Oh,
yeah, it's rough. Fun fact, because right before playing this version of the game, I played the original.
yeah.
And in the original, the static screen after the video is done lingers a bit longer. And my dumbass was like, "Oh, the game wants me to hit something." No, it was just letting you sit in the atmosphere, but I hit start and skip the rest of the cutscene.
Oh, no.
That was mean. I
It's
shouldn't have
fine.
called you an idiot.
No, it was pretty stupid. But like, it's fine. I just looked up the rest of the cutscene anyway. I got the
Yeah.
important part, which I already
Yeah.
knew anyway.
Right, right.
You can't exist on the internet being this much of a horror enthusiast without having a decent chance of running into the Silent Hill 2 twist.
Itchy eyeball.
It's
There are
pretty-
memes that just openly talk about the twist,
Well,
which also, to be fair,
Exactly.
it's an old fucking game.
It's like
I feel like
20 years
you-
old.
You can't complain if it's this old of a game.
No, and I wouldn't. I don't complain about spoilers for like 90% of games. I think, yeah. It's in the sink.
Still can't get it right.
Can I talk about what the photos are about? I think I probably can. So the pictures that we've been finding with the weird numbers on the back and the phrases.
Yeah.
For what? Because this is remake original. Those were not in the original game.
There is no healing of thy bruise, thy wound is grievous.
But so they chuck them in this to give the fans, because they know what the fans are like. They're gonna want a puzzle. Let's give them something. And for a bit, the fans were genuinely stumped. They had no idea what it meant. I believe it's if you take the number on the back of the photo and then take the letter corresponding to that number in the phrase. So like for that last picture, the 22nd letter, and then you lay them all out. It spells "You've been here for 2 decades," which
Aw,
is a
that's
fun nod
cute.
to how long it's been since the original game.
Oh,
fuck am I
that's
but
cool.
also, but also a little nod to the implication that this might be a loop.
Mm,
It's very possible that that is the case. One of the New Game Plus endings makes that like even more plausible.
Oh, I didn't know there were
But-
new endings in the game.
Oh yeah, that there is.
Oh.
I think you did the thing you were supposed to.
You got it. I'm pretty sure the dog and other weird endings are only New Game Plus, but then there's like a lore ending that's also only New Game Plus.
That makes sense. That's fun. I actually didn't know that. I'll have to. Admittedly, I started watching the Nitro Rad video and I stopped the moment I would have hit a spoiler to where I wasn't in my playthrough.
Fair enough.
So I'm confident he talks about it. He's been very thorough.
Yeah.
I haven't played the
as far as I
original,
know,
so I don't
base game
agree
Silent
with all of his takes. But also, I didn't play the original, so I'm taking all of that with a grain of salt.
It's fair. As far as I know, base game Silent Hill 2, you can only get one of the normal 3 endings. It's New Game Plus where the weird stuff starts happening. Like dog ending and aliens ending.
Cool.
I'm like
I-
nervous.
How you doing, B?
I'm doing great, actually. I love the atmosphere.
It's very good.
I love how
Or-
pretty this area is.
Yeah.
Wash yourselves, make yourselves clean, remove the evil of your deeds from my sight.
I believe that's a copy of the Bible.
God
mean, they
made
do
me
always-
in his image.
I mean, they always put one in every room of a hotel.
They do. And my was capitalized, which tends to only happen for the
There's a
big
fucking
cheese.
massive Bible in my house.
I mean, it is a large book.
Like, size-wise, thing's huge. It used to be my grandparents'.
as a weapon.
It could, unironically, like.
But most copies of the full Bible, if it's hardback, absolutely a weapon.
When I was a kid, I had a children's Bible for some reason, even though my family did not really raise me religious.
I have a comic book one.
That's adorable.
Nice.
I remember I would just look at the pictures. I wouldn't actually read the verses. And
I've
so
never had a Bible with pictures
I
in
did
it.
not realize that he was smearing blood on the door. I thought it was repaint. Because I would just look at the pictures and try to intuit what was going on, because I didn't want to read the fucking Bible. Maybe if I save over this, the game will unglitch itself.
Nope. No, it's just on Crossroads.
Well, it was worth a shot.
It's fine. We won't be coming back to this anyway.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing any further playthroughs of this game.
I didn't. I thought about replaying to get a different ending, and then I didn't.
I'm too fucking busy. And I want the space on
and
my
it's too
computer
big of a
back to
game.
play other games.
I think that's the way you
Is this
came in,
where
isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say.
This also genuinely feels like one of those games where, like, you beat it, you get the ending you get, and you just kind of have to sit there, you know?
Actually, no. This whole the people love, like, Silent Hill games really want you to replay them.
It's, a fun fact about that, actually. So the endings start with, like, different... Because it's basically on a point system, and, like, you acquire or lose points towards endings as you play the game, doing certain things.
Yeah.
And if you've already gotten an ending, it will basically subtract points from that one start. Well, actually, I think it will add points to the ones you haven't gotten yet to make them more likely to happen.
That's cool.
It's cool because they want you to get the other stuff. Because, like, it's incredibly unlikely for you to get a specific ending.
Oh, there's mannequins.
On your first playthrough. But with the little thing of that helping you out, then you have better chances next time.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
No, but Silent Hill games love you playing the game multiple times. They actively, like... That's so rude. They make it easier. Like, they give you special items and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Hallow! Lurkin Hallow.
Hello.
Like, fucking... Heather has a funny one. Heather Mason. Has a power-up that you can get by doing certain things in the game where she just becomes a magical girl.
Yeah.
And if you combine that with another item you can get by playing through the game, your weapon turns into the Heather Beam.
It's pretty great.
That's pretty funny.
Because you were close, B. What happens is you play the game through once seriously.
Ah.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It's not exactly an encouraging thing to hear.
I mean,
Presumably a doctor.
Yeah. That just kind of gets into that, like, concept of, like, good suffering or useful suffering, and that's, like... Oh, that's such a fraught topic, you know?
It is, and I have a lot of thoughts on it.
And you also gotta think about, like, I know this is such a little-known thing. Or, you're not little known, but I feel like it's never talked enough about, but the emotional strain that shit puts on a doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's so easy to villainize doctors and everything because of big pharma and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them are just people. And sometimes they lose a patient, and it hits. Like that.
I think
that
a lot
button
of
I just
doctors
hit.
would rather not charge the prices that they do, but I'm pretty sure it's the hospital in charge of that.
Okay, so this is where I'm supposed to go, but I want to look around a little bit more for items.
I don't think there's a lot of hidden stuff, but fair enough.
I'm just double checking for items.
That's fair, that's fair.
See?
A little bit of ammo, yeah, helps out, helps out.
Yeah.
Now I'll go.
Right.
Especially on maternity wards.
Yeah.
And I have to deal with this. I kind of deal with the in between at my job. Sometimes where I will have to help grieving families get the records they need, and it sucks. Or I'll be doing requests for the medical examiner, which is also stressful. Open up.
Here's Jamesy.
Ooh, sweat down here.
This is goo time.
Mm,
Slopped up, squelching.
Ooh.
I'm sure that's fine.
They're enemies now.
No, I don't believe so.
It's just wet.
Yeah, I might be wrong. This part I'm less sure about, to be honest. As far as I recall, there's no enemies bar the boss fights for the rest of the game.
So wet.
Because, like, you know, thematically, James has come to terms with this stuff, so, like,
He doesn't need to
Doesn't
punish
need them.
himself.
exactly.
So wet.
Um,
Venus tears.
yeah. At this point, I'm just rambling about, like, all the symbolism in this game.
No,
Obviously,
yeah, real good.
all the weapons are... All the enemies are...
Women. Save for
either women or resembling a lying down figure in pain and throwing up stuff, like
Yeah.
someone who
Right.
is sick.
well, no, even the lying figures are wearing heels.
Yeah, but it's kind of less of a focus with them. They're more about, like, just her general figure.
I know that, but I guess I also interpret it as very feminine. It stands out to me more.
That's why I've never looked at the lying figures as particularly feminine, but that's because they're just much less so than the other enemies.
They're kind of vaginal shaped.
That is true.
Is part of it, and
okay,
they
that is
wear
also true.
wear heels, and they have sexy legs. I kind of picked
I-
up on that because of how many times I kill them to make sure they're dead.
I found it difficult to find any part of them sexy, I'll be
turkey.
honest with you.
It's the shape of the legs. They
No,
they
I
have
get what you
traditionally
mean.
shapely legs.
Yeah, so yeah, it's present in them as well. And the hottest enemy of all, Pyramid Heads.
I mean, like objectively.
Like, generally.
Literally, I think the only enemy other than Pyramid Head that is like, well, I guess Pyramid Head, the clunky guys on the grates, although even then they're wearing like a hospital gown. They're my least favorite enemy, both design and implemented wise. I think they're fucking lame and they're annoying.
I think that's fair enough. I don't think anyone's particularly attached to them.
Bourbon. And then the only other one is the Silent Daddy. That isn't inherently feminine,
Abstract
but also
Daddy.
or Abstract Daddy, whatever the fuck it's called.
That there's other implications going on with that guy.
Mr. Daddy Man.
Yeah. He's got his own symbolism.
Yeah, because that's not James's monster to fight in a way. James is in there. But that
Although
monster
from
is
what
for
I
someone else.
remember hearing in a review once is that you do fight him? Maybe that was changed in this version of the game.
What do you mean?
I thought I remember hearing in a review once that they show up as common enemies in the hotel, and I was surprised when I never ran into him.
I believe that is... I think you fight something resembling him in the original,
Oh, this is
like,
pretty.
after the... Yeah.
Like, it's gross, but it's really pretty.
Yeah, like, they make the grunge look remarkably nice.
It's the orange lighting. I'm a sucker for orange lighting.
Yeah, well, the source is not something so nice. It's not that. It's a cutscene, honey.
No, I know. I'm just making sure I'm
Okay.
loaded up.
Okay, I thought you were immediately...
Oh, it's on
loaded up.
fire.
It's on fire. That's what I meant by the source.
Oh, it's this.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's...
We were just talking about her business.
Mama, I was looking for you. You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong? Wait. You're not my mama. It's you.
I'm sorry, Angela. I think you were right. What we're looking for, it's not here. Not anymore.
Thank you for helping me earlier. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me? Will you love me? Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James. Give me back the knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself. Have it your way. It doesn't change anything.
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
God damn.
Yeah. The crazy thing about Angela's stuff is that the whole game you're led to believe that, like, oh, at least her mum was good for her, and then that happens.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I guess not.
Also, I thought you gave her back the knife in the original.
Nope. Same line. She says saving it for yourself, which is a great line.
Yeah.
God, she's such a... Ugh.
Ugh. Angela's got crazy good stuff.
Just don't pity me. Gets me.
Yeah. That's probably fine.
Oh.
This is what I was talking about.
Oh boy.
It's just on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's more human looking than the usual.
Yeah. It is disconcerting. This was not in the original.
I guess if you want to collect a few sin points before you end the game.
Yeah, that does actually contribute to one of the endings.
No, 100%. Also, the way it makes you pull your gun out because there is an enemy, but they're not actually threats.
Yeah.
Insane.
Mm.
the game's mechanics are turning on you in a little bit, in just this slight little way.
Mm-hmm. It'd be really fun to me if you saw one in the like a mannequin in the same position. You'd be like, no mercy.
Yeah,
Kill
but
that one.
the fucking debatably, like, yeah. Oh, hi, honey. Oh. She's sick. Oh.
Oh.
And down she goes.
Her head's pulsating.
Yep. I mean, she's alive.
Can you see her pussy? The lights flickered when I did that.
Can you behave?
I didn't mean to. I thought I saw something. And
You are unbelievable.
I thought I was like, holy shit, did they actually fucking add that to the model?
They probably did.
Oh, fuck.
Clothes are turning. The scream as soon as...
Yeah, I think that's just part of the ambient background, but it was well timed.
I feel like the game was being mean to me with the light flickering. It was like, I know what you're doing. It was just like, I don't want to spare it. Oh.
Ruthlessness is mercy upon our mannequins.
Oh, she's cowering.
Yeah, it's unpleasant.
That's probably what Mary was trying to do in bed.
At points, I would not be surprised.
Like, that specifically looks like the pose someone does when the... Oh, that's the Pyramid Head room door thing. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I wonder who we're running into.
I wonder.
Considering... Oh, that's who got to him first. Yep.
Yep. I remember that from the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Don't grab me. Well, I was a little worried that the game was gonna jump scare me like, brah!
It would be awesome if you just juggernauted through the wall. But this game is past jump scares at this point.
Oh, those fucking save points. Yippee! Yippee!
Yeah,
yippee.
it's...
And now he's not gonna look at us, right? Yeah!
Yeah, he looks away. It's kind of up in the air, like up for debate what exactly the red squares mean. I believe Masahiro Ito, i.e. kind of the creative director behind most of this game, has said it's to do with, like, the 9 sins James commits or whatever, but I'm not super sure if that's him or someone else who said that.
What are those 9 fucking sins? It's like a very specific thing. I do love that he can't look you in the eye after everything.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna take a second, because I know that this is gonna get stressful, so I need to make sure that I'm nice and cozy, and I gotta retie my robe.
Oh, you all cozy in it.
I gotta be all cozy. I wear this thing all the time. I should probably give it a wash, considering how much I wear it.
Probably. I'm just glad you like it.
Oh, I love it. Genuinely, I wear this all the time.
Okay,
and that's
nope,
why I'm saying that right
mistaken.
about now is when I need to, like, wash it. Because
I
I've
was
had it
mistaken about the
for about
the
a month
9
now.
squares. Masahiro Ito has spoken on it. He has said that he will never reveal what it is. He said that there is a meaning and that he will never say it.
That's funny. You know,
Shout out to Masahiro Ito. He has a recipe for something he refers to as fuck toast.
I want fuck toast.
Apparently it's really good.
Is the recipe available online?
Yeah, I think other people have made it.
Look it up. Look it up. I want to know how to make fuck toast.
Okay, there's an important cutscene happening, honey.
Fuck toast. Fuck toast. Fuck toast.
Alright.
James!
Hi, Maria.
No.
Yeah, she's not doing great. The joke I was going to make earlier was that so much time has passed since we started this game that your hair no longer really resembles Mary's because it's way longer.
Yeah, and it was
Maria-
dyed
Maria's
red at one
rather.
point.
Yeah.
More than just red. Fire ombre. Oh, he finally has a reaction.
Yeah.
I love that shot.
Yeah.
I will say, I wish that, for that very reason, I wish her original death was more gory. Because James barely had a reaction
I
before.
know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore.
That fucks severely.
Yeah, it does.
I'm ready.
I'm
Alright.
ready. I'm not.
It's not the hardest boss fight, but it's also not the easiest.
Okay, rude.
Okay, so the recipe for fuck toast. Or is this a bad time?
I feel like I want to save all my ammo for the final boss.
It's not a bad idea. They did add another phase to it. Yeah, they
Owie!
will sometimes throw the spear as well.
They were making... Owie! Okay, maybe I should use a little bit of ammo as a treat.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe use ammo until there's only one. Actually, do they do that? I think you can run down just the HP of one of them. Probably.
Owie! Owie! You know what, I'm just gonna... Yeah.
You take the full restore.
Really? James. Oh, hey, there's shit.
Yeah, they give you some stuff. maybe not the best moment to run and grab it. I'll be honest with you.
I wanted it.
No, I recognise that.
I wish there was a bit more of a visual distinction so that you could know which one you were targeting, but I understand why not.
Yeah,
Woo!
I don't know if I've ever heard the reasoning for why he switches from a giant knife to spears.
Could have a lore reason.
Yeah, but like, it intrigues me. Because in my head I just went like, oh yes, spears, the tactically better weapon.
I
But in
think
my
it's
brain, I'm
also...
like, wait,
It's more of that, it's more divine. Oh, Jesus.
that's true. It's much more like... Not... I get, like, clean, yeah.
Like, big fuck off cleaver is iconic. Oh, Jesus.
I love the Great Knife.
I didn't need to use that.
Man,
But yeah, Pyramid Head is depicted as like a divine being in this game, which makes sense.
Yeah.
It's divine punishment, punishment for your sins.
right.
Yeah.
Did they ever explain why it suddenly becomes 2, or is it just gameplay?
Oh, I know this one. I should have studied.
Oh,
It's been a bit.
oh Jesus. James.
Yeah.
Juan's the James names.
Don's name's the James. The pyramid's name, Head's name.
There we go. James!
Pyramid's the
Why
head.
are you going away from me?
Because you won.
Oh. Oh, I did decent, except I'm, like, shit ass on health.
Check this out, Albie.
Oh!
Yeah?
You don't even get to kill them.
Spook.
And then they stay like that.
Oh, hi, Sammy!
Yo, my guy. My goat. How's it going, man?
Egg.
Egg. So,
Egg.
yes, the recipe for fuck toast. So you spread honey on it, then toast it. Spread butter on that toasted honey bread. and then spread honey on top of that butter, and then toast it again. So it's a lot of honey.
Oh, there are 2 doors. Henry, you know things.
Yep.
Which door do I open?
Let me remind myself how this is just ending points, which I'm pretty sure you're logged into anyway, but let me double check.
Yeah. Ito's recipe for fuck toast.
Ito's recipe for fuck toast.
Thank you, Henry.
You're welcome.
You're so good to me. B,
Good
you're
job.
also good to me, just in different ways.
I get you.
If I was playing a Pokemon game, this would be you.
No, yeah. This is. I
So, for the endings we were talking about earlier, the better ones, arguably, you want to put the rust-colored egg in a door and go through that one. I think you...
Does it matter which door?
I don't think so. I think you put them both in and then pick which door to go through.
Okay.
But do rust-colored first. Try going through it.
Okay, yeah.
No, okay. So then do Scarlet and then go back to the other one. Or is that not how... Okay, cool. There you go. In theory, that should have given you the point for that ending. Whether or not I did.
Yeah. So it's just honey, and then you toast it, and then butter.
And then another layer of honey, and then toast it again.
What do you want, James?
Oh, this is the corridor I meant.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not gonna die. Help me.
Oof. Anyway,
Oh,
I like
feeling
peanut
good.
butter on my toast.
Yeah. So the two theories about the second pyramid head, or the two generally accepted theories, is that either the second one represents his guilt about killing Eddie, because he feels bad about that. The Sleepy doesn't because they hate that boss fight.
A human being.
A human being. Or it's like the second one kind of symbolizes his guilt over failing to save Maria the first time she dies, or the second time she dies.
Oh, they're loading me up. Thank you, video game.
Yeah, no, they're nice and generous with it.
Hey, a photo.
But,
Shape forces the mind. 26. That's another number I like a lot. My lucky number is 8. But I also have heavy associations with 26 because of my birthday.
Your birthday.
Oh, can I even go down into the water? Probably not. But yeah, peanut butter toast is so fucking good. Is goated. It's yummy. It's crunchy. Oh, the letter's not even here anymore.
Oh, hi, Fire Wolf.
Hi, Fiery Wolf.
How you came in at a great time.
We're talking about toast.
I kind of meant the game, but yeah, we're talking about toast.
How do you take your toast? I've never been a jam on toast person. I think that was just because of how I was as a kid, where I was like, no, you need to put, if you're having jelly with something, then it also needs peanut butter. But I feel like I'd like it as an adult.
I like,
Now that I'm not being like a little
toast.
bitch about it.
I tend to, if I'm having toast, which is rare, it's normally like a sandwich with like bacon is the most common thing I would put in a toast sandwich. But if I'm just having like slices of toast, then it's just butter normally.
Oh, you know what I have a weirdly
yeah.
nostalgic memory for?
What's that?
The way my dad used to make toast when I was sick. Or in general, but he had a very specific way of making toast where the bread would just be like, it was always just toasted enough somehow. Like it wasn't
use
crispy.
toaster.
It would barely even be browned, but it would be crispy and crunchy. And he would put a layer of butter on it, and he would make sure that that layer of butter was completely melted, so it was both crunchy, but the top part was completely soft, so every bite had the equal perfect amount of butter. And that's like, I know that's such like a little thing, but it's such a
it's
vivid
perfect.
memory in my mind of just eating that perfect toast, and I've never had toast that could like equal that ever again.
That does.
Also,
sound
you're
good.
being called a simp in the chat.
Oh no. Not me, the biggest simp on earth.
I also remember
boy.
eating it before going to school while watching 4Kids.
Also, Sammy, tell Nugs I said hello, hi. and that they're very cool.
Mary?
She's pretty.
And also to go to bed. Nugs should not be awake.
Should you be awake, Henry?
No, but they should be
so
less awake.
much.
I've
I
missed
have a
you
stream
too.
to be in.
We can finally be together
Oh, the gray in her hair.
forever.
No.
No.
James. Honey. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I know you tried,
James, please.
but she's gone. I know that now,
Stop it.
and I can't just keep pretending.
Shut up! What do you
The
want?
name changing from Mary to Maria in the
Do you
subtitles.
even know anymore? I'm yours. I'm here for you. So what if I'm not her? I can give you what she never could. I can be better than her. What else do you want me to be? What else can I be?
I am so sorry, Maria. I really am. But this has to stop.
God, the
It's time
detailing
to
on
let
her
it go.
nails is driving me insane.
So good. So good. I have many feelings about Maria.
No.
Her eyes are blue.
Yep.
I won't let you do this to me. I won't let you go.
I think even her face model
I
changed.
can't.
Yeah.
That's sick. Oh, yo!
Right. Did the e-com strapped?
Oh, but that was her eyes again. That was Mary's eyes.
Watch out for the butterflies.
Where'd she go?
Over there.
That's a shotgun. I should be closer.
Yeah, or you should switch to rifle.
I should.
Shotgun will be more useful in the second phase they added.
Rude of you to move the moment I was about to hurt you. Howie. Get off of me. Oh.
Oh, Apollo and Hal have no idea what's going on. Oh, buddy, how long do you have for a crash course in Silent Hill 2 lore?
Ow! We came to Silent Hill to find our wife. She's, according to James, she's been dead for 3 years. As we go, we meet a quirky cast of characters who are all equally depressed and there are monsters whoa, purple!
Purple.
And we're being attacked by stinky mean monsters who are not very nice to us. We go...
Then we meet a sexy woman who looks like our dead wife.
Owie, 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 owie!
And she sticks with us for a bit, and then she dies, unfortunately, and then inexplicably comes back to life later in the game, and she does not seem to recognize that she died.
We go through a set of apartments, and a hospital, and a historical society, which leads into a jail, which then leads into a fucked up labyrinth, and then we go to the hotel where we were supposed to meet our wife Mary, where we finally put the pieces together and realized that we're the ones who murdered her.
Yeah, so Apollo, what's happening right now is that Maria, realizes that...
You bingus bongle dingle dongle!
Well, exactly. Maria has basically, come to terms with the fact of her existence, which is not a particularly happy one, and she knows that without James she basically won't exist. Due to that, she's like, I don't want to let you go, actually, so now we're pumping her full of blood.
But it's also kind of also Mary. Like,
Yeah,
it's Maria, but it's also Mary.
like a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah!
That was a bad idea. 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 That was on me. She's super fucking hard to hit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Heal, 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 heal. I'm
Not
probably
great.
gonna die.
Probably, yeah.
I will give this to myself though. I did not die that much during this game.
No, with the exception of one boss fight.
I would like to not count that boss fight because it was bullshit. But in general, I think that's the fucking shotgun, Sleepy Sheepy.
Yeah. The contraption, the closest I can really compare it to is like a bed frame, really.
It's a bad frame, and also it's the same thing as the first boss that we ever fought in the hospital room, only she's not
Yeah.
bound now.
Yeah. Because Maria was sick for years on a bed in a hospital.
For 3 years, teehee. Also, she's only actually been dead for, like, at the most a week.
Yeah, like a few days. James was like, oh, she's been dead for 3 years because that's how long she was sick. And that's why when we run into a little girl called Laura, and she's like, no, I saw Mary like the other day.
No, 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 no,
we
no,
go
no!
like, huh?
Stab yourself. Fuck you. Stab
Yeah,
yourself.
Sammy, to be honest, he came in like right after all of the fucked up scenes happened.
Yeah, it's kind of the end of the game. Put those bullets in
Yeah, but,
faster.
like-
Put those bullets in faster. Sir! Her stupid tail has annoying range. I do not like that.
Yeah, you gotta time the dodges, rather than like get out of range of it.
Oh, cool. Phase 2.
Nice. Phase 2.
Oh, yeah, this is literally what the first boss did. It's the first boss of the game. That's fun. I think that's really
Let's
cool,
shoot that.
actually. What?
You're in the basement.
This is no longer the first boss of the game. I don't like
It
this.
is.
Chase.
Ooh, a syringe. Ooh, ammo. Yay.
Yeah, they scatter a few items around, to be nice.
Okay.
they extend the fight.
It's very dark in here.
It is.
I should swap. There we go.
Yeah.
What?
But she likes to get a bit more personal in this phase.
Where is she?
On the ceiling.
On the ceiling?
On the ceiling.
Ow! Literally where? Ow! Oh, cool that the bugs move.
But like... Yeah, so look at where the spot's coming down from.
I don't think that did
drops
anything.
through the grate. So...
Whoa, there she is! Hi!
Yeah, you're getting it.
Owie!
So it's gonna be that.
So I gotta
focus.
bait her.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, Paul, I would recommend heading over to Loud Valley instead of Silent Hill. Loud Valley is where you go to look at all the accomplishments you made in your life.
What if you could easily overstim?
Yeah.
Come on, can you drop down, please? Oh, thank you.
Yes. As it turns out.
Wow.
All those noises.
Yeah, they're fun.
I will say, I super respect this game. How literally the moment after the big everything is revealed, there's like no more jump scares. The game doesn't even try to be scary.
There's no more enemies.
Not even the enemies thing though, just like it doesn't go for cheap scares, it doesn't try to like it's unsettling, but it's not trying to like unnerve you.
Which, in all fairness, the game does not like rely on jump scares particularly much, to be honest.
No, but it has them.
but
It has a
mostly
whole enemy that does it
has
for
the
you.
occasional one. Well, yeah, I don't know if I count those.
I do. If
Yeah,
only
you don't
because
like
they
it very much.
Well, also they specifically put mannequins in places where they can jump scare you.
That's true. Some of them count.
They put them behind like certain doors and shit, and I don't much appreciate it. Maria, let me see your beautiful face. Her design is actually sick as fuck. I really want to just see like,
Maria from Sonic the Hedgehog
picture of
3, the
her.
movie. I think she came down behind you.
ah.
I think if you're running in a straight line, she is always going to come down behind you.
Oh hi, peekaboo. Can you die, please, honey?
You've been getting her pretty good, so I think she's not got much left in her.
Yeah, I kind of found the little secret pattern.
Yeah, it's not a super hard on the boss fight, to be honest. The first phase is harder. She came down again behind you.
Yep. Oh, there's a quick
Nice dodge, at
turnaround
least.
button too. I just don't remember it. Ah, wrong button. What's the reload button
Yeah.
again? There we go.
There you go.
I've played this game for how many fucking hours now?
I was gonna say, you're on the final boss and you're saying, what's the reload button? What is this? Some fucking Game Grumps playthrough?
Yeah.
I love Aaron Hansen. I will never be able to watch him play video games.
Hi, honey. Oh, there we go.
Ba-boom.
Oh, is there another phase?
Part 5, secret third phase.
What the fuck is this? Danganronpa?
No, this is a good game.
Oh my god, the frame rate is gonna kill me
Yeah.
before she does.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Oh my god.
Second time Danganronpa has come up tonight, weirdly enough. Not here, just for me. Go stop having faces.
Whoa! Jesus!
Yeah. She's quirky, she's funny. You're on a reload. There you
Yep.
go. Good stuff.
Ow!
Okay.
Ah! No! It interrupted my heal!
Should be a rough time to.
No!
Well, that's a shame.
I'm gonna have to redo this whole fucking fight.
Yeah.
I hate that. Dear game.
Dodging enemies' attacks is crucial for survival.
Dear video game. Oh, thank God,
Oh, never mind.
I was literally about to complain, like, because in the Eddie fight they didn't do checkpoints.
No, but those are just cutscenes to be fair. Oh no, they did. Yeah, they probably could have done that.
I think if they did that for the Eddie fight, it would have been a million times more bearable.
Yeah. I think I'll be used the auditory.
You know, if anything,
to figure
I
out where
think
she
this
is.
game's telling me that, you're not supposed to lose this fight. And then
Maybe a little
I
bit.
fucked up. Wait, I can just hang up.
You can, yeah. In all fairness, you are playing with controller.
What's wrong with controller?
It is harder to aim.
Please, James. Thank you. I do love her design though. I genuinely think it's super sick. Baby girl personal space, please. Also, the fact that her whole thing is butterflies, and then in the final boss it's moths. Well, there are moths earlier in the game, but also, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that is foul. What's wrong, James? You only killed her once. Why are you having trouble now? That's fucked up.
Last time I used a pillow. I think if I had a pillow, I could win.
You're right. You're right. Type disadvantage.
Run. Dodge.
Yeah, you gotta watch out.
Get out, my dude. Please die. Nope.
Yeah, so OG Maria only had the one phase where she's floating in the air. So they added a fair bit to this fight.
Where is she? Oh, there she is. James, faster, please. Please. Death by bug.
Death by bug. I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
You're gonna abandon me? What if I win?
I'll be done before you win.
I was whole ass expecting you to be like, you won't. Butterfly kisses,
No,
yeah.
I think you got this time, but I think I'll be back before you do it.
Look.
Ow.
Actually weird admission. I don't know what it is, but the idea of like those thin little metal like legs freaks me out way more than like even like a big knife or sword. Something about just the thinner the little like thick, you know?
The thin of her frame, yeah. It's pokey.
Yeah.
It's rusty. It's proddy.
Yeah.
Also, it would hurt more.
Yeah.
Also, I have Epic the Musical stuck in my head, but specifically the cut song where he's like swooning Calypso. I could not tell you why. Where you at, baby girl? Please stab yourself. No. You know what? Let's get some space. James. Oh, thank God. Okay. Where'd you go? 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 There you are. There you are. There you are. There you are. Ow!
You know you ought to be then.
Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh,
Since when can you
I
do
didn't know
that?
that was the thing she did. Yeah, that's news to me. Cool. Very cool. What if you held me like that?
I mean, like, yeah, sure. Come here, baby girl. I'll treat you right.
I will blast a shotgun in your face.
Yeah, exactly.
I am not going to treat you right in that case.
I'm American, by the way, so you know.
I forgot that's an act of affection for you
That's
people.
funny. I'm sorry. For something about that teleport was mad funny.
That was flawless.
Go.
No, it's great. It's like she just pushed you.
That was like a book check.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a, okay. 3-hit combo. Okay. Are you a fucking sword user in Smash Bros? No, that hit me. 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 Let's get away. Let's get away. Let's get away. Let's not do this right now.
Let's go upstate.
Maria.
Take a break. Run away with us for summer.
Let's go upstate.
We
Alexander.
can all stay with my father.
There's a place I know with a nearby bar. You and I can go when the night gets dark. I will try to get away.
That's why I started that. It's because you were just saying get away, get away.
Holy
get away.
shit, Hamilton
Ooh,
won the
lost
game.
bullet. Hamilton wins the game. Oh. Nice. Someone clip that.
Oh, it's not a. Is it over?
It is over. This is just cinematic purposes.
James.
Do I shoot her?
Don't see any other ways out of it.
I don't wanna.
Okay, well,
There
in
has
that
to
case,
be another
thanks for coming to
way.
stream, guys. That's it. Does this look like the there has to be another way kind of game? Get your ass back to Undertale.
Gotta do it again.
Properly this time.
Oh, it auto targets onto her head.
Yeah.
Also, the fact it's switching from Maria and Mary.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how even that's reserved. The part of me,
Yeah, I
or
did a
that part of
shotgun
me,
blast.
defeat her. Oh, in water ending.
In water
I can
it's
just
expected.
tell. Yeah.
Yeah. A pillow, you could always grab a pillow. There wasn't one nearby.
I tried. I really did, but I can't. Just can't go on without you. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. I know this isn't what you would want. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore. You're not here,
Oh, he's looking in the fucking rearview mirror.
are you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Why is this making me misty? Ugh.
It's powerful.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in the back seat. I thought she was in the trunk.
In the trunk.
I remember somewhere that she was in the trunk.
Voy a suicidar.
Holy shit! I have to point out, chat. Hallow, bro, get a therapist. Fiery Wolf, this is cheaper. Holy shit!
Canadian healthcare system.
Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday.
Or he's dying.
Well,
Like he's
I'm
dead.
alone there now.
He committed the
in our
suicide.
special place,
He drove into
waiting
Toluca
for you
Lake.
to come and see me,
Oh, the
but
bubbles.
you never do.
Oh,
So-
fuck.
I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain.
I'm glad Noib's
and
got it.
loneliness.
Sammy.
I know. I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long. So, I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that, as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon. So that you remember me for who I was. And not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself and for others. Like you did for me. James. You made me happy.
Only way out.
Well, Apollo, why'd they do that? Because they did.
Good
'Cause
game.
they made some good fucking games.
Oh my
I
god.
got the same ending both times, which was that one. Both when I played the original and this remake, and both times immediately after doing it, I immediately messaged Sleepy just a whole bunch of like very sappy bullshit.
Aw,
Because I
honey.
was feeling expectedly morose after that. So I was like, I need to let the person I love most in the world let them know that fact.
I'm weirdly peaceful.
That's fair. I also did just assign 3 healthcare systems to each of the 3 endings. um, because so this one Canadian, we made that joke already. The Maria ending is like the US healthcare system because it's in theory a happy ending, but you kind of have to sell your soul to get it. And then Leave is the UK healthcare system because it's long and annoying and arduous and
Actually,
hard.
1 second. There's a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Sorry, that messed me up. I thought it was myself for a second.
The dog ending is in this very wolf, yeah. All of the old endings from the original Silent Hill 2 made it into this.
Dog ending, alien ending, and apparently there's a new lore ending?
That's not new. That was in the old one as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, would you like me to tell you about it, or?
Yes.
Okay, so basically it's more in line with, like, the other games in the series, with, like, eldritch powers and stuff. Basically, James collects these 4 powerful artifacts and basically offers them to the lake gods to bring Mary back.
No one ever fucking talks about that. What the hell?
No, they don't. It is the one that kind of most implies that you're in a loop. Which again is what the "you've been here for 2 decades" thing sort of pokes
I
at.
never even picked up that you were in a loop. I feel like, here's the thing, I'm gonna be transparent, chat. My experience with Silent Hill 2 before playing this game was a metric butt ton of video essays. And I'm amazed that no one has ever fucking mentioned this.
It's not one that gets talked about a lot because it's not one of the main 3 endings. Weirdly enough, if you know the lore of the game, like if you know the twist, I think you're more likely to get in water without knowing it in this game, because there are things that, like, there are decisions you make according to that can give points towards in water. I can run through the ending points while we're here.
So I got,
else to...
before we do, I gotta call out this theme.
Oh no,
yeah,
this
the music's
fucking
really good.
theme rocks.
Yeah.
Also, I was so jump scared in the hotel where I was like, holy shit, this song? I didn't fucking realize it was Silent Hill. Just so
I actually
cool.
didn't know that the first time I played them originally, that I was like, oh, that's from this. Nice. The 3 main endings: Leave, where you leave with Laura and things are mostly happy; Maria, where you leave with Maria and things are on the surface happy, and like, no they aren't; and then In Water, where you kill self.
For people who don't know, the Maria ending is like, seems happy but isn't, is because as you are leaving, she starts coughing, implying that she's just gonna get sick and this is gonna happen again. Goodbye,
She starts coughing,
Kansas.
and James is like incredibly dismissive of it. He's like, can you fix that cough already? So like, it's not great.
Holy shit, we're only $5 away from the fucking Tiltify goal. I should have made it more than $100. Let's fucking go, chat.
You can increase it. You can set a new goal.
Yeah. But hey, I will sweeten the deal. I'm trying to think of a way to get us past that $5 threshold. Whoever pushes us over.
Yeah, I agree with Juno. That's a day 1 goal.
Yeah.
I'll
So
make
true,
the next
so
one
true.
bigger. I'll make the next one bigger, I promise.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something funny. So, okay, what are our plans for now? Are we gonna call it as we've beaten it, or are we gonna decompress?
I'd like to decompress, if only because I want to keep talking about the game.
Okay,
So chat,
also
I
we're
ask you, would you prefer Infinity Nikki or Powerwash Simulator? Powerwash Simulator is the tradition. I also just really like Infinity Nikki. So I'll let you guys answer for what we do as our cooldown game. Just because I want to discuss.
But I'm trying to think of like what is something
What an
that we
incentive for the
Yeah.
last $5.
Yeah.
I mean, chat, if people want incentives, if there are, like, things you want to put in my server, as, like, suggestions,
Oh yeah, that'd be
we're gonna
good.
be doing this for a whole fucking month.
Yeah,
Yes,
so, like,
if
there's
you want to
time
give us
limit
incentive
things.
ideas, yeah. I was trying to think of a silly one, but I think a good silly one could be just like, I'll do a character voice or something.
I could do a song cover at some point.
I'd
I
love
don't
that.
think that's the goal for tonight, but I
No.
think if there's like a song chat really wants me to sing, I mean, you got an example of my singing in that boss
I'll
fight.
single-handedly finance it.
I also don't know if it auto converts. When I paid, it did
think
it
it
through my
does.
PayPal, so I think it should, because PayPal's very
Yeah,
good
same.
about that.
Mine went through PayPal, so...
Oh yeah, and he's British. Oh cool. Standard in water. 8 endings. 20 hours. Distance
there are 8.
traveled.
Hang on, I'm missing
Consumables
some.
picked up. Notes picked up. Number of times tried to open locked door. I checked
It's
it.
so funny.
I should have checked the map 6 more times.
It is pretty funny they have that.
I killed 383 enemies. I killed 97 by shooting, 286 by fighting. I received 5,799 damage. My favorite weapon was the steel pipe. I shot 835 times. I destroyed 240 windows. I used 138 healing items. I died 14 times, and I died 2022. And most of those deaths were against Eddie.
I forgot this game did add 2 more endings. That is my mistake.
New graphic mode. Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I do want to see what the new graphic modes are. You can turn the low health vignette off now? And the poop and shit? I would have just preferred they kept that forever. I'm just looking to see if there's new shit in the settings. Maybe if I hit new game plus. Default 90s, pixelated, black and white versus red, VHS, old CRT, outline and posterize, green LUT, and red dithering. Wow, these suck. Like, VHS is cool.
Yeah.
I just want to see if it are the new. Oh no, I didn't like actually mean to start a new game. I was kind of looking. Oopie poopie.
Okay, so I forgot there were 2 more endings in this remake that they added, which are, oh goodness.
That's certainly a choice, I guess. Silent Hill.
There's certainly a choice. So one of the new endings.
We're not doing this. Actually, I don't want to play anymore.
No.
Everything looks
One of the
like ass.
looks real bad. Yeah, so there's 2
We hit the
endings.
goal!
We hit the goal.
Yay!
Hell yeah, guys. Look at you go.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone. That's day 1 goal, and you can keep donating. I'm also now going to immediately uninstall Silent Hill 2.
It's too big.
It's too big. I could barely download any other games onto here. Oh, I got like half of the end of the achievements, so like fuck yeah.
Yeah, most of them are just like other endings and stuff.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm taking the win, Henry.
No, that's fine.
And it's not because it wasn't a good game. It is genuinely just I want space on my pooter.
Yeah. Oh, that was a very good game though.
I mean, there's a reason it is an all-time classic and why people wanted this remake so badly.
Next horror
Phoebe
game
says
should be
next.
Bloodborne. That's not a horror game.
That's not a horror game. That's a FromSoft game.
It's got scary stuff in it, but I wouldn't call it a horror game.
Yeah, like it's got eldritch horror stuff, and the designs are cool, but
I also don't think it would be something I'd very much enjoy, admittedly.
No. I kind of agree.
I tried once. I think it was Bloodborne. My girlfriend at the time encouraged me to play it. Sorry, I'm also updating the stream real quick. I think I am going to play Powerwash. Infinity Nikki does deserve its own stream. Powerwash Simulator, but we're just going to talk about Silent Hill. So let me just update that real quick. It's a horror game if you turn the brightness down enough. Hi, I also hate doing that. I fucking hate not being able to see in my video game. Like, it is my least favorite thing.
Yeah, it's not a great experience.
I don't think that makes your game scarier if I can't see. I think it makes your game shit if I can't see. That's my toxic trait, chat.
I don't think it's that toxic to me.
But yeah, I don't think I would like those games because the whole point is that you lose progress when you die. And I get very frustrated with that kind of stuff. I'm also the kind of person who, if I lose in a game enough, after a while, I will just drop the game. It almost happened with the Eddie fight. I really didn't want to pick the game up after that. And I even said at the stream we beat the fight, I was like, we're either gonna finish this now, or I'm never gonna finish this fucking game.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong button. No, I super enjoyed that, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this has Silent Hill vibes. Still at
You
the
are
lake.
not streaming it to us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
We are gonna play some horror games. Like little Goody Two Shoes, that's coming up on the docket.
I would like to talk about the 2 new endings in the remake.
We'll talk about all the endings, because you haven't gone over them all yet, actually. Go over the original and then go over the new ones.
That's fair. Okay, so, I mean, we talked about the main 3, Leave, Maria, and In Water, which we got.
Well, in Leave, you leave with Laura, I think we did not mention.
Yeah. So you go with Laura, and you also get a little extra section with James talking to Mary, where he talks about, like, he comes to terms with the fact that, like, he tries to say that he did it for her, like, because she felt terrible, but then he goes, like, no, at the end of the day, I did that for myself. So he, you know, gives up trying to run from any part of it, really. But then does leave with Laura. In Water, you saw. And Maria, you leave with Maria, and I think you get a different ending song, because Maria has a theme, and I believe it plays then. But yeah, those are the main 3 that you can get on the first time. Thank you. The dog ending is where it is revealed that Shiba Inu was behind every event in Silent Hill 2, and James goes, "Of course, it was you," and falls to his knees. And that's just what happens. It was a Shiba Inu that had a giant computer control panel overlooking everything. There's cameras overlooking every part of Silent Hill 2, and that's just what it is.
How do you get that ending? Do you know how you get that ending?
I think all of them are just like finding some particular items around the map.
That makes sense.
And then there's the UFO ending, which I believe is just James gets abducted by a UFO.
Yeah.
That's about it. And then, as I mentioned, the resurrection one, where you go around and collect like these 4 powerful magical items, which actually get mentioned in the Maria side story in the original game. They get slight mentions there, and so you collect those, and then bada bing, bada boom, you bring back Mary, presumably, and the whole thing repeats. Yippee. And then the 2 new endings. We have Bliss, and we have Stillness.
Ooh, those are cool names.
They are. Stillness is what people are mostly calling the best ending for Silent Hill 2 that there is. But we'll do Bliss first. Bliss, I don't know when it activates. I think it's when you sit down to watch the videotape, but I'm not sure. What happens in Bliss is that you get an extended, because the first part of the videotape where James is filming Mary in the hotel room, and it's all nice and cute and stuff, that just continues playing. She says more, and then James sets the camera down, gets into frame himself, and starts dancing. Then, the camera cuts back to the chair James was sitting in, and he is no longer there. So the idea is basically that he is, like, forever trapped in the television, but, like, in an ideal world for him, question mark.
It's like the Brazil ending, and that's such a specific thing. So in FNAF Ruin, there is the Brazil ending, which is based off of a sci-fi horror movie called Brazil, where a man is, like, trapped to a torture chair, and we find out that the adventure has all been, like, his delusions and shit, and at the end of the movie, he starts to essentially disassociate again and gets stuck in the delusion, but that way he's, like, not in pain. So this feels like that, where James just instead loses himself in the good.
Effectively, yeah. It's not a great ending, obviously, because it kind of avoids the message of own up to your fucking mistakes.
Yeah.
And then the Stillness ending is actually very interesting, because it opens like the In Water ending. James is in the car and he's saying the same words. And then, partway through, Mary reaches over and wipes his tears from his face, from the back seat, and talks to him, and he asks, "Will you wait for me?" And she says, "I'm always waiting for you." And then kind of the same thing plays out with slightly different sound effects, and there is the sound of a door, like, opening and then closing again. So some people think that James drives the car into the lake to act as a burial for Mary, but doesn't drive in himself, and that he's going to, like, live out the rest of his life kind of atoning for what he did.
That's kind of beautiful, especially because in the ending we got the In Water ending. He says, "You're not there, are you?" So her being there and her asking him to live, that I like that.
Sorry, to answer the question in the chat, yes, Firewolf, the dog and UFO ending you can only do in New Game Plus, not the first time around.
That makes sense.
But yeah, Stillness is kind of what people wanted, because a lot of people, well, some people think Leave is a bit too gentle on James, because he kind of doesn't really pay for anything. Like, he feels bad about it, obviously, and the atonement is kind of in the form of, like, taking care of Laura.
But also, I mean, it was always a little unbelievable, because you do whole ass tell Laura that you killed Mary.
Yeah, whereas Stillness people like because you don't get the, like, sad factor of him killing himself after everything you've done to keep him alive.
Right.
But he's still, like, on that track of, like, I did something terrible and I have to, you know, work for that, and I know at least Mary is waiting for me when I'm done. You have to pay attention to hear that door clicking sound, though, because, like, the cutscene plays out basically the same way. It sounds like he's just driven himself into the lake again, but enough people are saying the opposite, that apparently it seems to be part of it.
I'm confident that it
nice.
is. I feel like that's such a random detail to, like, come up with.
I gotta re-listen to them, like, side by side, because I'm not sure. But yes, that is all of them. That's all the endings in Silent Hill remake.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Silent Hill 2. I do not regret playing the game, which is very good. I was, like, so worried that I wasn't gonna like the game. I think my favorite area was definitely the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
For various reasons. I just feel like it was the most solid. The only thing, genuinely, I did not like about the hospital was when the game broke that one time and gave me a McFucking heart attack. That sucked. And that's not even inherently the hospital's fault. Least favorite area? Probably the prison. Because it stressed me out a lot. And I did not like the mechanic of, like, turning the light on and off. I think it was not well implemented. And it never really accomplished much. Like, there was no puzzle to it. It was just, hey, you can turn the light on and see the enemies a bit better. I think the mannequins might, like, fall or something when you turn the light on. But it felt really, like, boring. I liked the sections. Neat enough.
So I was just deafened for a second to listen to the sound effects. And they're definitely different. There are definitely different sound effects from In Water and Stillness. Yeah. And also, in Water, you see him start the car up. In Stillness, you do not. You do hear him do it. The car, like, audibly starts, but I think
But you can put the car in neutral.
Well, exactly.
There's a difference between driving your car and putting it in neutral.
Yeah, because in the Stillness ending, you hear the car turn on, and then you hear what's probably the door opening and then shutting, or opening at least, and then the engine starts up, so something at least has to be hitting the pedals, but you can just, like, use a stick for that.
Metal pipe.
Metal pipe!
I will say, the labyrinth is probably the most disappointing area. Visually, I think the cube is stupid.
I had fun with the cube, but I'm not, like, wild about it.
I don't think the cube... Like, I think it's because the cube itself doesn't matter. It's a cool set piece, but no matter what configuration you put it in, there's no enemies, there's no real puzzle to it, and it's always gonna lead you to the same 3 doors.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just this big, complicated set piece for no reason. And then the 3 areas don't really have anything to do with each other. Luckily
they just kind of happen.
Luckily I played them in what is probably the most satisfying order. I will, however, say, fuck that first section. I hate the stupid clingy guys. They're really annoying.
They are annoying.
Least favorite enemy in the game.
Yeah, that's fine.
The hotel, though, does bring it back. I really liked the hotel.
I thought they really improved the hotel.
I think
the hotel was already pretty good.
Yeah, the hotel very much won me back over from when I had kind of gotten a little frustrated with the game. Just for gameplay reasons.
Yeah, from both the Labyrinth and from Eddie and stuff.
Yeah. I do not play a lot of survival horror games, I will be the first to admit, so this is coming from someone who's not super familiar with the genre. This is my thoughts as, like, a pretty casual... I don't know if I'm a casual gamer, but I'm a casual, like, horror gamer. It's a new genre to me.
I'll be honest, you're in a weird spot.
Yeah.
Because you're definitely not casual, but you're also, like... I don't know if hardcore is the right word.
Yeah. I'm silly.
What? Can't argue with that. Hardcore is how I would describe myself. Someone who plays Dark Souls and League of Legends and stuff.
But I'm also not, like, a girly kind of gamer. Like, I'm not...
Despite the Infinity Nikki, you are not.
No, I'm not one of those, like, stereotype, like, I play Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley and nothing else. Though I do play those games.
I was gonna say, you do play both of those games.
But no, yeah. So like I said, take my opinions with a grain of salt. I liked the hotel section. There was no real part of the hotel section that frustrated me. I will say, this is like the most me specific complaint. I hate the mannequins, specifically because the mannequin noise made my jaw grit in a way that made it crack every time they hit me.
Oh.
They suck. I'm so glad I never have to deal with those again.
You don't. That is the nice part. You're all done with them.
I'm not even scared of mannequins. I just fucking hated those things. Also, I'm turning the music down. It's kind of loud.
That's fair. Oh, no, nice, I mean.
No.
Good night!
The only thing I have left to cover is, like, the different things that give you points towards endings.
Yeah. I'll let you cover and then I'll go back to talking about my thoughts on the game.
Alrighty. So you know how I said each ending starts with a different number of points?
Yeah.
So Leave starts with 5, Maria starts with 3, and In Water starts with 2. So, for everything I say, assume that it gives 1 point towards the endings I mention. If they don't, I'll mention, but I think they all give 1 point. So, examining the letter and or her photo in the inventory 3 or more times gives you points towards Leave and In Water. Basically overhealing James, so like say you'd only lost a little bit of health but you use a syringe. Doing that a lot gets you a point towards Leave. Letting it stay too low, i.e. when there's a cross symbol in the bottom right hand corner, for at least 100 seconds gives you a point towards In Water.
What the fuck? I healed myself constantly!
Yeah, there's lots of other things, don't worry. That might have not been one of them. The number of enemies you kill matters. So if you kill fewer than 150 enemies, you get a point towards Leave. And if you kill more than 350, you get a point towards In Water.
Haha. Maybe I killed every enemy I came across.
Oh, you're gonna love this next one. Stomping more than 30 dead enemies gets you a point towards In Water.
They would come back to life!
Specifically 30 dead enemies.
They would come back to life?
This is the part I was talking about where, like, if you know the twist, then you actually kind of put yourself on the In Water track. So remember the coin puzzle in one of, like, the first areas, like the Greenwood Apartments, whatever they're called?
Yeah.
Depending on who you pick is to blame at the end of it, that gives you a point towards an ending. So if you pick Man, it gives you a point towards In Water. Woman gives you a point towards Maria. Snake gives you a point towards Leave. So if you blame the illness, then you get to Leave.
Oh. I don't think I did. I think I blamed the man.
I think
yeah,
you
exactly.
Did, yeah.
So I did that in my run as well, which is why it's like In Water, because you know the twist. So you're like inclined that way already.
And but it makes sense because it's the self-hate.
Yeah.
From James. Yeah.
If you examine Angela's knife in the inventory 2 times, you get a point towards In Water.
Which I think I might have done by accident.
I definitely didn't, but like there were more than enough points in other places. So the first proper boss fight with Pyramid Head in like the big arena, remember that one?
Yeah.
So if you don't fight him at all, you get a point towards Leave, because if you just lost for 3 minutes, then it's over. If you fight him, as in do enough damage to get him to leave, that's a point towards In Water. And if you attack him but don't do enough damage, then nothing gets anything.
Okay, I think I got nothing gets anything in that one, because I did hit him a few times, but nothing that, like, mattered.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could hit him enough to make him leave early.
I don't know. I think it's always going to be 3 minutes. I think the boundary, I think it's just like a damage threshold to get the ending point.
Okay.
After you meet Maria, if you go in the wrong direction to where you're supposed to be going too many times, specifically 7 or more times, it will subtract a point from the Leave and In Water endings, because it implies that you're trying to stick with Maria more than doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you let Maria take too much damage, her ending loses a point.
That's stupid!
Yeah.
So I lost, or I didn't lose points for her ending Because I think she only ever got hit once. I fucking protected that queen. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, exactly. There you go.
That's what I get for being caring and attentive James Sunderland, I guess.
Yeah, precisely. You can interact with her on 4 occasions in West South Vale. If you do all 4, then she gets a point. It's not 1 for each. And there are also, if you interact with every object at the Heaven's Nightclub, then that also gets you 1 point. When you leave Maria in the hospital, if you check on her 4 times, and you get another point. There are specific things you have to do before each check-in.
Yeah, I only ever checked
reading
on
the
her
message.
once that got me a cutscene.
Yeah, reading the message above the jukebox at Neely's bar in Otherworld Town gets you a point towards In Water. It's something like, it's something very self-accusatory.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that, because if you read the first letter in each one, it says something like she's dead, or Mary's dead, or something like that. I read it,
yeah,
and it
checks
literally, like, tells you what you did.
Yeah. If you look in the right places, this game tells you the twist super early.
Yeah.
Because I remember
You know,
me and I were freaking out over that one, because we figured it out on our own, because we went, hey, that's, like, weirdly capitalized.
Yeah. The gallows puzzle in the prison, remember that one?
Yeah.
I know where
Yeah.
this is going, yeah.
Yeah, so depending on... because some of the poems that you can pick from represent James, Eddie, and Angela. If you pick James's one, you get a point towards Maria. If you pick Eddie or Angela's, then you get a point towards Leaving in Water. So, there you go. And then... in the labyrinth, when you have Maria in the bar room, the prison room, if you return after completing each area and then come in again after her death, then you get a point. Maria requires a lot of work to get her points, I'll be honest.
I feel like I got a lot of them, if I'm honest.
Well, I don't think you came back after doing every area, though, is the thing.
Yeah, I came back for some of those times. I got dangerously close to getting Maria's ending, is what I'm saying.
Well, even then it starts pretty low.
I towed the line.
Choosing the apples in the hotel, I mentioned that one at the time. Rotten gets you Leaving in Water, Ripe gets you Maria, obviously, because it's the nice, clean one, without any deformities. Killing all of the defenseless monsters in the Otherworld Hotel, that gets you a point towards In Water, exclusively. I did not do that, you did not do that, but you can do it.
It's mean.
It is mean. The eggs after the Pyramid Head fight, rust-coloured, Leaving in Water, Scarlet Egg, Maria, obviously. And then in the hallway with Mary's monologue, if you listen to the entire thing, then it's a point towards Leave and In Water. So there's not a lot that get you, just Leave. Or just In Water.
It's really if you play a pacifist run or not, I feel like it's kind of what it comes down to.
It is, and also the healing thing helps.
Yeah.
And also the coin puzzle. But the pacifist one helps because, yeah, if you fight fewer enemies and also don't fight Pyramid Head, that's already 2 points. That puts you at 7, which is a lot. And then if you're fighting fewer enemies, ideally you're taking less damage, so you're not getting that point towards In Water. So, yeah. I do think it's crazy, how there's so many things that are not,
Oh,
paired with
Looplet.
anything. Looplet.
It looks like Looplet.
Hey.
Oh, it does. Cute. There's a lot more things that only contribute to, In Water compared to things that only contribute towards Leave. Which I think is a little harsh, but it starts higher, so what are you gonna do?
Ooh, how do you get the secret endings, actually? Now I'm nosy. Or, the new ones.
I think those are also just finding items. I think every ending.
Google
other than
it.
the main 3.
Find out.
I'm Googling.
You're the little research boy.
I am.
Hey, Henry.
Yes.
I love you.
Hey, Vicky.
Oh, your voice got so soft.
So the rebirth ending, so the one where you do the ritual. Yeah, Crimson Ceremony, White Chrism, Obsidian Goblet, Lost Memories book. That shit, it just happens when you finish the main story. Dog ending. You just find 2 halves of a broken key, use it in that last corridor before you go to the room 312, and the dog is in there, and that's it. UFO ending. You find a blue gem in the window of a
I know
jewelry
about
store.
the. So, fun fact, I gotta rant about this. Not really rant. In the game World of Horror, they have a special UFO ending that involves a Shiba Inu. I don't know if it's a UFO ending, but it has a special ending because there's a Shiba Inu that has a shop. She's wonderful. World of Horror being a game that's inspired by the works of Junji Ito. And it's a roguelike where you're stopping Eldritch Horror, and she can sell in her discount item a blue gem that has a special quest attached to it.
Oh, fun.
I'm sorry, I had to nerd about that a little.
No, I'm interested to hear about it. So yeah, if you find this blue gem and then you inspect it at several spots, these spots are marked on the map, so that's nice. Then if you do all of those, and then the last spot is in room 312 before you watch the videotape, the UFO will show up and abduct James. Bada bing, bada boom. Bliss ending, so the new stuff. You literally just find an item called the White Claudia, which is some sort of drink, and then when you reach room...
That's a drug from Silent Hill 3. White Claudia is the drug that they're making. That's a part of that plot line, and the cult's been using it. That's so cool! Oh my god, you're literally high on White Claudia.
Yeah, I mean, the code is probably a reference then, because it's code 1887.
That must be from Silent Hill 3. But no, that's a Silent Hill 3 plot point. It's a whole side story, and that's how you get the best ending in that game, is if you do the White Claudia side story.
Yeah, well, there you go. So if you drink it in the room before playing the videotape and then watch it, and then you get sucked into it, and that's it, that's the end.
Yeah, that's why... And also, you mentioned it was a white drink, well, it's a white drink because originally in the game, it's a white powder, and that's why there's like a cop inspecting. They should remake Silent Hill 3 next. Actually, I'd play that. I'd play the fuck out of that. I love Heather.
They kind of need to do the first one.
No, they don't. Give me Heather Mason's story, please. It's the
what they gotta do. Oh my god, it's the Universal S. I mean, Henry Mason is, kind of important to Heather Mason.
Everyone knows the story, and they've re-released it.
That's true. They have done some, not exactly a remake, but some sort of business with the first game, which they have not done with the third. And then the Stillness ending. Get the chainsaw at the very beginning of New Game Plus. After leaving the ranch, smash the window of the green car to get the Key of Sorrow. After watching and then nothing for the rest of the game. After watching the video in room 312, go to the manager's office to open a safe and get the Toluca postcard. Inspect the postcard. That's it. I don't know what chainsaw was related to.
Maybe it just helps. I don't know.
Might do. But yeah, you just get a postcard that you inspect at least once, and that's it.
Yeah. No, I really like that game though. I really like Silent Hill 2. I think I have the balls. I could play another Silent Hill game. I don't think I was too baby. I think, yes, I paused the game a lot, and that's kind of my fatal flaw, is that when I'd get real stressed out or freaked out, I would pause the game instinctively, and I know that's a little cheap. I I think it's funny how much the game counted how much I opened the map. That was literally just because it helps me. I'm really bad at directions and spatial awareness.
Weirdly enough, I think a lot of people had an issue with the, well, not like really an issue, but when I played the original, I opened the map way less, and then I saw a lot of people making a similar comment of like, when the new game released, you were opening the map way more because of like probably something to do with the different camera angle, and also just like there's more stuff.
Yeah, because originally Silent Hill 2 had fixed camera angles, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So obviously it wasn't over shoulder. It would follow you in some areas. So it wasn't, like,
I think
totally
that
fixed, but
would make it easier because then you can also differentiate areas based on what the camera does.
yeah, that was definitely part of it.
Whereas this was more of an open world game. And I think they also put a lot of care into making sure these areas looked realistic.
Yeah.
So that means that some areas like the hospital and the apartments and the hotel, I think suffered from like, this looks very samey. But also I think that's why I liked those more than the jail and the labyrinth, is because of how samey all of the different rooms were, but they would still know how to break the mold and make it realistic, while still like having those areas that were like, whoa, this is freaky.
Yeah.
Actually, my only complaint about the hospital, now that I'm thinking about it, why the fuck is the x-ray room on the 3rd floor? Like, usually that's an outpatient procedure in most cases. And I know it was a psychiatric hospital, but like, it's also the only hospital in Silent Hill. Well, I think there's multiple, like, lore-wise, but if we're only looking at Silent Hill 2, if that's the only hospital in the fucking building, like, anywhere, why is X-ray on the 3rd floor? Also, that equipment is so heavy. If it's, like, a big Boston hospital, then, like, yeah, you're gonna have it on a different floor. But, like, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, take it up with Bloomberg, or Blooper team.
Blooper's such a funny name.
It's very funny. Boston mention. Yes, hello Boston mention.
Yeah, Boston. Yeah, Boston. No, yeah, hello Boston. I'm a fucking masshole. Born and raised.
You should hear it when the accent kicks in. It's incredible.
Oh my fucking god! It only happens when I road rage, really.
Yeah, it does.
We out here.
You out there?
B, what are your thoughts on Silent Hill 2?
I really enjoyed it. I don't know, man.
Well,
this is my first time like seeing it get played through all the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
So it was very much a new experience. Yeah. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I think I can't really complain much in the story department. They kept it rather faithful, you know?
Oh yeah, story was really good. I have no complaints about the story.
Almost word for word dialogue is the same.
Yeah.
Other than new endings, obviously.
How can you just sit around eating pizza?
Yeah, unfortunately we do miss that, but we get a substitute for it.
Which is very funny.
I did see someone make an edit of that where this town is full of pizza. How can you sit around eating monsters? And someone edited in like Monster Energy.
I would have cut to the Dungeon Meshi opening.
That would have been good too. Eddie's not a million miles away from Laios, but you know.
Yeah.
Eddie's so gross.
Eddie's really gross. Eddie's really gross.
Nasty.
They really succeeded in making him extra gross in this one by making him constantly wet.
He's so wet. I don't like Eddie's wet.
It's nasty.
It's such a little. It's a very little complaint. They've really dehumanized. I will give it that. They super dehumanize Eddie in this game. I feel like from what I've heard about the original, he had a bit more charm to him, especially weirdly, because he has the situation with Laura where they're eating pizza together, and it's cute to see them watching movies together. But I don't know. I feel like
wasn't actually there.
I feel like Eddie.
To be fair, I think you may have acquired some bias against Eddie.
No, because I felt this before. Like he has like no redeeming qualities.
It's true. I think that's probably true actually. That in the original he was slightly more like, forget about sympathetic, but just like more pathetic. In that like you felt bad for him because
He felt a
just
lot
was-
more malicious in this.
He was just such a loser in the original game.
Yeah.
Whereas in this he kind of just felt like an asshole, like a lot quicker than he did in the OG. On the other hand, Angela's stuff mostly the same, but the abstract daddy boss fight is just 10 million times better.
Actually, now that I think about it, that might have been the best part of the game.
It honestly, like, is a fair competition for it.
Stole the
I think
show.
I think it's the one part that even like purists of the original game, and they have their points, a lot of good ones. Even they are like, yeah, no, okay, this dog shit boss fight from the original game, you made this so good.
It's entertain, like it's fun. Like I will say that, like it's very fun. It feels very fair. Like he's chasing you around, it's super tense. The set dressing, it is the most
Storytelling.
The storytelling, it is the most like ambitious and interesting boss fight of the entire game. Super cool. I had a lot of fun playing it.
I think Blue Team must have looked at the original and been like, we gotta do better than this.
Gotta do better than
'cause for those
the
who don't
tiny
know-
sex room.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the original Abstract Daddy boss fight was like a tiny room, with holes in the wall doing little pistons or whatever, and you just run back and forth in this room shooting the guy, and that's it, and sometimes he grabs you. As opposed to what we got in the remake. Which was a gigantic set piece of like Angela's house, presumably complete with a tiny closet that you can hide away in, and a TV that you break, which I have seen most people agree is like a thing Angela did to get back at him. And good on her.
It also had mad Binding of Isaac vibes, which was really fun.
Yeah, a little bit.
It kept making me think of oh my god, I do not remember the name of that boss fight, but it's cool as hell. I've never reached it in game despite my like hundreds of hours in the game.
I probably have which one.
It's the one. It's the one from the Afterbirth DLC. Or no,
Mother?
Repentance. The one where you break the TV and I think it's
Oh,
the
Dogma.
Eucharist. Dogma, thank you.
I love Dogma.
Dogma's such a cool fight.
It is, and the background audio being like just a preacher's sermon. Very
It's
cool.
so cool. I love Binding.
Uh-huh.
Chat, would you want a Binding of Isaac streams? Because that's unironically one of my favorite games, even though I'm absolute ass at it.
We could do co-op.
We could do co-op. I love it. Although I have it for the Switch, I'd have to...
Oh.
Well, I do own it for PC, but I usually play it on the Switch, so...
Yeah, fair enough. Then.
Well, I guess I have a controller now.
Oh, last you played Green Mode? Oh, buddy. That's a long time ago.
I love Greed Mode! I'm better at Greed Mode than I am the main game. Shout out to my girl Lilith.
Lilith is pretty good. I'm gonna go to bed.
That's fair.
That is very fair.
I have enjoyed doing Silent Hill 2 with you. If you do another one, I would love to come along because I don't know any of the others very well.
I know them all from
So-
a lore perspective.
I don't know shit. So I will see you guys when I see you. I love you very much, honey.
I love you.
Love you. Glad you guys had fun. Glad you had fun, B, with the Silent Hills, and I will see everyone later.
Yeah.
Later.
Bye bye.
Bye. Maybe I should play a Resident Evil game. Although I'll be completely honest, I barely know shit about the original Resident Evil games.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's like a zombie outbreak and shit. But the games I do know about are Resident Evil 7 and 8, and I think those are fucking cool as hell. 8 especially. Like, I super love 7, and watching playthroughs and lore videos of 7. but 8 is just like my vibe. It's an old village. I love villages. I think all of the characters, like the boss areas, are really, the bosses in their areas are really neat.
Yeah.
Shout out to the girl with the puppet. I cannot remember her name. I think it's like Anna or something like that. My little sister has a keychain of her as a cat, and including the little puppet hanging on her door, and I think my older sibling gave it to them, but I love it. Lady Dimitrescu is hot. Moreau is my least favorite, but that's just because he's a sad fish, and like, you know, one of them was gonna have to be the least. I fucking love Heisenberg. I love how Heisenberg's just like, Ethan, let me turn your daughter into a super weapon. Also, Ethan Winters is my fucking baby girl. I'm obsessed with him. That man is so sad. He loves his wife and he loves his daughter, and nothing ever goes fucking right for him.
That is kind of his character arc.
Yeah. I have some friends who would disagree, but chat, Heisenberg's a hear me out. And so's Lady Dimitrescu. And honestly, the weird puppet girl too. Not the puppet, like the girl controlling the puppet. I could fix her.
Trying to think of any, like, favorite horror experiences for me. I
wish I could go into Kinito Pet Blind again.
God, Kinito Pet Blind was such a fun experience.
I did not know shit about that game. Chat, I edited that VOD today, so it'll go live at some point. But it exists. I'm half tempted to just post it in stream discussion so people can watch it early, but I'll only post it if chat promises to watch it. It's really funny. Kinito Pet kills Juno.
That does make me sad.
Well, it's not good that Juno died, but it was funny.
I know.
Fucking love Juno. He's a great mod. He's helping post about our Tiltify campaign for the that's all, folks. The fundraiser we're doing this month. I love Crumb. I have Crumb merch. I have the hoodie.
I've watched videos about, and I know very good things about mouthwashing.
I do want to play mouthwashing on stream. No spoilers, chat. I am a little hesitant because I know it is both kind of gory and is gonna touch on some topics that are very triggering for me. But I would like to give it a try on stream, as I've heard it is one of the best, like, modern horror games out there.
I do know both of the things you're talking about. Without spoiling, I'm trying to think of how to phrase this.
It's a game I should play on the weekend so I don't have to go to work after I play that game.
Yes, but I'm even trying to think of, like, how to phrase my, like, level of awareness you should have going in, if that makes sense.
That's fair.
I
know that it touches on sensitive... Oh, sorry.
It does. It does. With the gore, the stylization sometimes helps.
Yeah.
There are moments where they know that the stylization will be a limit, and so, without telling you what the moment is, there is a moment where they present you with a very gory and horrifying possibility, and when you have to do it, the screen goes black and it just tells the story through sound effects.
Ooh, that's worse for me.
Then there is, otherwise, it does that trick a lot of telling you things through sound effects, and I will be so real, those are some visceral sound effects. The sound effects team did an insane job. As for the sensitive topics, it's well handled, but it's well handled in the way of... It's well handled in the tragic sense.
I know people on Twitter were lacking media literacy about the game, which weirdly tells me that it does a good job.
The best way to put it is it's one of those ones where the characters are horrible about it,
But
and
that's the
how you
point.
but that's how you yeah, and that's the point. And that's how you know that the writer knows how it should be handled because of the way they deliberately make the characters suck at handling it.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of been vagued at what the sensitive topic is.
Yeah, I don't know the
what-
exacts. I don't want to know the exacts going
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah,
But I know
one of
it's
the-
related to things that I don't handle the best.
Yeah. One so like I will say this without naming names or anything like that. One of the characters pulls the one of the recurring things in the game. One of the recurring lines that like at the start is very nice and at the end makes you want to pull your hair out is the phrase "we can still fix this."
Oh, great.
That is repeated a lot in a lot of different circumstances.
Yeah.
It's no, it's okay. I can still fix this. We can still make this work. And it's, it becomes parody of itself. And like again, extremely well written. It starts as this very hopeful line and ends as like, dude, shut up. You know?
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't
that's
go
part of
much
it.
further than that.
Yeah.
I think what the deal would be is I'd play it on either a Friday or a Saturday, so I wouldn't have to worry about doing anything the next day. And if it's too much for me to handle, then I end stream and I delete the VOD. Because with so much love chat, you do not get to see me have a breakdown on stream.
Yeah.
It is a situation of delete the evidence and nothing ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would also need to play it with homies in call. It is a whole...
Yeah.
Sometimes there are games where I'm like, yeah, I could do that on my own. That is not a game I do on my own because I might need a friend to pull me out of it.
Yeah, it's a...
But I do want to play it on stream. I do actively have plans to play Mouthwashing on stream.
Yeah, the best way to put it is... Again, the writer of the game clearly has so much empathy and care in this situation because of the way they write characters who have no empathy and care for the situation. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Because I also don't super know what the game's about, which is fun. That's kind of also why I want to go in blind, is to preserve that. Because I've seen memes, like animated memes of these characters all being cute and quirky and having fun, and then I scroll away before it goes to the gory spoiler stuff. There's a guy in a Hawaiian shirt, and I thought that was a bit, but no, I think that's actually his character design. The fuck is this fucking game? It's like all these little quirky, mentally ill people having fun, and then there's Peepaw in the corner, all fucking bandaged and bloody and shit. What the fuck's up with that?
The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking about some of the late game twists, you might actually need to be primed for some of it, I won't lie to you, the more I'm thinking about it, because it is like... It has so much artistic merit, it's very good, but oh my god, do they do some things?
Weird request.
You know
Talk to Juno about it. It's not that I don't trust you, but if Juno's telling me, then I trust him.
Yeah.
It's more I trust Juno to be blunt with me.
Yeah. I am thinking about it.
Also, it'd be bad for Juno to hear.
No, Juno could probably handle it in the context of I am giving you the triggers for a horror game, etc. But...
Oh, Juno, we're having you vet a horror game for me. /J/J/J.
The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, oh man, you might actually need like a little bit of warning. Not the plot, but like... Okay, here's the best way to put this. Everything in the game is knit very tight. So everything is about something else and everything ties back into something else. You know?
Yeah.
This includes the very sensitive aspects.
Yeah.
Everything is about everything else. You kind of can't escape it once it's on the table, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm also gonna look at my Steam library real quick to see if I got any games that I bought. Portal 2 is gonna happen eventually.
Yeah.
Might do that. That's not a horror game. I just like it. Eventually we're gonna play Amori again. Might be for the 1-year anniversary of Amori Crew. I think I fucked up my headphones. I did fuck up my headphones. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, B.
Hi.
Chat couldn't hear you for a minute because I couldn't hear you.
Gotcha.
I do want to stream Ebe. I think that'd be fun. That would just be like a one stream thing if we just play a longer game. If we set up like an afternoon for it. I'd be willing to play Cat in the Box again. That's one of my favorite little horror games.
Mm-hmm.
I have technically already streamed it before, but it was years ago.
I don't think of any other, like, horror games I know about that I, like, had strong opinions about its existence at the start of it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if I could play Fear and Hunger on stream, because I'd have to download the mods that make it streamable.
Yeah,
But I
Fear and Hunger
love
is...
the lore of Fear and Hunger. Realistically, I'd be playing Fear and Hunger too, because I think that's a better stream game. Chat, I know you want me to finish Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. It's so hard for me to play that game. It makes my anxiety go up like crazy.
I've also heard good things about Signalis, but also heard that it is a very good game that
do
also
need to
breaks
play
your soul.
Signalis for Krista. Krista wants me to play Signalis so bad.
I have heard that it's simultaneously a very good game and also, like, rips your soul out.
Yep, she's warned me. She's warned me about how good it is and how it's gonna hurt me. I think it's also very gay from what I've heard. I think it's sapphic, which is exciting. I can't wait for Indigo Park again, but we gotta wait for that. Chat, you know what I'm never gonna play, and you couldn't pay me to play? Garten Ban. I think those games are fucking idiotic and a waste of time, and I don't like the developers. They made a game about school shootings. I'm never gonna support them. I'm never gonna give them money. Do not even gift me the games on Steam. I will not accept them. We will not play Garten Ban in this house. Oh,
you know
Poppy's
the other one
Playtime. Okay, here's the thing, chat. I do not like the Poppy Playtime developers. I think that they are 100% making this game to give money, like, to get money. I think it's super clear that every chapter is directly correlated to what fans pay attention to and brain rot over in the chapter prior. Because in chapter 4, yeah, we have the new villain. We also have the evil, edgy version of the smiling critters. You know they added those in because the smiling critters have a whole fucking fandom behind them. People have made comics, animations, episodes upon episodes of content about those stupid smiling little fucks. It is such an obvious cash grab. Like, if the NFTs were bad enough, I think it's really gross. I think it's really gross how they market to kids and how they clearly are more interested in making things that are gonna profit than making a game that makes sense. I don't. Yeah. I never liked them from when the first game came out, like the first chapter. I think it's one of those games where I like watching YouTubers play it.
I've heard that there are moments of actually good storytelling hidden in the dirt, but like
Oh,
there are
100%.
moments.
Like the Dog Days chase. I really like the setup to that. I really like how you can watch all of the little smiling critters crawl into his half torn open body. That's genuinely horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have things like Huggy Wuggy's entire existence. Huggy
Yeah.
Wuggy is not scary. Huggy Wuggy has never been scary. His name's fucking Huggy Wuggy. You
know
know
which one I? Oh, sorry. You
No,
go,
no,
you
no.
go.
You go.
You know which one I have heard very good things about?
What?
Still Wakes the Deep.
I've never heard of that.
It's by the Chinese Room, which is a very like respected developing group. They did Dear Esther and Little Orpheus, and there's also a game they did called Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, and they're doing work on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. But Still Wakes the Deep has many video essays on it already. It is a... Let me see if I can find this. 1975
Juno
disaster
has
strength.
opinions.
Oh?
He's excitedly going, yes, you would hate it. It's cool as Eldritch Horror.
Yes, it's all set on an oil rig. And it is an Eldritch Horror story where the setting is you are stuck on an oil rig disaster.
That's cool.
In the 70s.
Oil rigs are fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Trying to see if there's anything else that
Also,
I
I gotta say, I saw someone say in the chat that mascot horror is the worst genre of horror. I both agree and disagree. I think mascot horror can be done well, but I think it needs to have time to breathe. It is the current trend right now to make mascot horror games, much like how before it came out, you know what everyone made games of? Slender games. It was find the 8 things, avoid the thing that's chasing you, trying to jump scare you, and that was the formula that worked, and people would profit and make money off of that. Then Five Nights at Freddy's came out, and people began innovating on the concept. At that same time, Bendy and the Ink Machine came out, which I think is technically a mascot horror game, but it's not. It's different from Five Nights at Freddy's. And those two little things happening intermingled to give us the chapter-based horror. And I actually have issues with most chapter-based horror games because nowadays they're it's Garden of Banban and it's fucking Poppy Playtime, where it's made a chapter game so that you spend more money and have to be drip-fed information. Indigo Park gets a pass because Indigo Park seems to be trying to be original and it's coming from a place of heart. It's also why I also want to give some credence to, oh my god, it's called Frankie something or other. I don't remember the full name. Bad name for a game. Interesting concept. It's mascot horror, but it's also a parkour game. And they came out, they didn't want it to be a chapter-based horror game, so it's just the one and done experience. You buy it and you get the whole game. But I do think we need to wait for the next big like scary game to come out that'll redefine the genre, because every couple of like years that happens. As the big thing comes out, redefines the genre, everyone does that, everyone gets sick of it, rinse, repeat, you know? So they I was like, oh no, did I lose B?
No, I'm here.
Did I rant too hard?
No, I'm with you.
So yeah, I do not think that mascot horror is the worst horror. I think it is oversaturated to hell and back and is full of vultures.
I feel like it gets too obsessed with lore and secrets, whereas felt about the horror. It feels like every mask of horror games made for YouTubers to analyze, not gamers to enjoy. I'm gonna hit you with a thing though with that, because I hear you, but okay. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna come real close to over here to make this point. The dirty secret of that is that like what you are feeling, yes, there is lore things. It might. I'm trying to think here.
I think I know what you're going for, if you don't mind me.
No, yeah, I think you're kind of in the same reign as I am, because I feel like there's like nuance there.
It's the game theory Scott Cawthon effect.
Yes.
The problem was that game theory was huge, and Scott Cawthon did not expect to make a fucking best-selling, genre-defining game. So yes. Scott, by admission, was writing the lore as he went along, and would sometimes change the lore to go with what MatPat said. This happened.
Against it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And for the games themselves, this happened up and until Pizzeria Simulator was like the definitive end, because that's what he wanted it to be. I've listened to the interview, the parts of the interview, and it's very like eye-opening, because he wouldn't like to release things unless, like, he would keep releasing things if people weren't happy. And honestly, I can respect that. I can respect the hell out of that.
There's a very good video by a YouTuber named Spaceman Scott, who goes into... It is, by his own admission, it's a bit of an unfair comparison, but he goes into the way that FNAF handled its storytelling in comparison to like to Undertale, for example, which is a different experience, but the point he was making is there's a difference between starting without knowing your ending and starting with knowing your ending, is sort of the reason that they're making the comparison, and also the same release year, and the benefits and costs to both sides. It is critical of FNAF storytelling, but the logic of it was the thought process of releasing a game to fix whatever people were upset about, in theory, could work. The problem was that they would leave something else to the wayside, and by their own admission necessitate the need of another game by focusing in on something else. And it just kind of created this vicious, endless cycle where no one was ever happy, nothing was ever consistent, and the whims of the people mattered more than the story that was intended.
Yep. And that's where my issue with Poppy Playtime comes with, is they have I don't know if they've admitted to changing the lore, but it's clear that they'll adjust what ends up in the chapters to get that marketing, to get that money.
Right.
Garden of Banban wants to make a million bajillion characters, and then makes every I actually watched the backseat gaming video on Garden of Banban. I think it is the best way to engage in that media, if you want to, because he plays every game and he talks about it, and he brings up the wonderful point that all of the characters have to show up in all of the chapters, even if it's a hallucination or a flashback or something, and it's bloated the game. And there were merch drops when Chapter 2 came out. Chapter 2 came out with a merch page, if I remember correctly. And that really shows where the intentions lie. And then you can compare that to Indigo Park, which I feel like is very clearly showed its hand that it has love and care and a story in mind, and I don't know if it has an ending in mind, but it feels like it does. It feels like it's coming from a place of care, especially because I find games made by YouTubers tend to. The same thing happened with that, I think it's called Finding Frankie, the parkour game I mentioned.
Yeah.
if you are being made from a place of love, from a place of I want to see this in this way, then you're gonna get a solid story out of it. If you are coming from it from the position of I need to make money, or I didn't know this was gonna blow up, you're more likely to get something that, like, isn't gonna be fulfilling.
And I think what you're feeling is more the lack of fulfillment, because like I understand the horror is put to the wayside in exchange for YouTube click lore, but I'm gonna be so real with you. I feel like if you are not putting thought into your long-standing narrative and story, especially with the chapter release style that mascot horror games are doing, even in a singular release, hell, if you want a game that focused so much on its like gameplay and kind of forgot to have a story, funny enough, you can look at, you know, you can look at some FNAF outings, but like you kinda gotta like remember. I hate, not hate, I dislike the blaming on the theorization as opposed to the horror, because you can have both, and the job of the lore and story is supposed to add to the horror, not detract, and that comes down to the intent of the writer. That is not something that should be in opposition to the horror. It should supplement and engross the horror. The horror should be made better by the understanding, or at least made more palpable and clear, and not feel like it's entirely different. And I don't think that's a genre issue as much as that is a managerial one, a bottom line driven one. So
Y'all want to know
wouldn't put...
my least favorite genre of horror game? Sorry, I know it's off
No,
topic, but I feel like it matters. My least favorite genre of horror game is stealth games, because I have ADHD and I'm not patient. I fucking tried playing Outlast once. I hated it. I got stuck on the first enemy because I couldn't get past him, and I hated it so much. Also, yeah, I put Pokemon Lo-Fi on in the background, and that made me think I should play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky on stream. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Although, chat, I was thinking of something that I might want to do this year. I think I would start it up after the charity event. But I was thinking, but what if I played through every mainline Pokemon game on stream, nuzlocking them, and then I ranked them after? So I would play one Pokemon game from each generation. Like, I say every Pokemon game. I'm not gonna play Red and Blue. That's a waste of time. It'd be the same game again. But do you think that'd be a fun little project for the year? Like, streams probably wouldn't be the full 3-hour time slot. I would probably pick a day of the week. Like, I was thinking Pokemon Days could be fun. Have I not played it? Oh, I've played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I love the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. I just like sharing things with stream.
Yeah.
I've played, like, literally every Pokemon game except for the Coliseum games. Are quite literally the only Pokemon games I've never touched the story of, ever.
I've heard they're good.
I've heard they're very good. I just never had the console to play them on. I never had a GameCube.
It's very fair. Okay, so then I have a question for you about that, because I love the Pokemon Day pitch. Do you have any thoughts as to, like, how you would play the gens? Where you, like... Because, like, even starting at Gen 1, there's the question of, are you doing OG Red, Blue, Yellow, Fire Red, Leaf Green, or the Let's Go's? Because that's all Kanto.
I'd be playing all of those at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would play, for my Gen 1 game, I would either play Yellow, or I would forego Yellow. Because Yellow is a very different experience from regular Gen 1.
Yes, that is
But
true.
also I am going to be playing Gen 1 a lot, so I would be willing to have my Gen 1 game be Yellow and do a Yellow Nuzlocke, although a Yellow Nuzlocke might be hard because the game really wants you to use Pikachu. Yellow was, however, technically my first ever Pokemon game.
Yeah, I don't know if yellow lets you get rid of Pikachu.
I don't think it does. But yes, I would. It would take a long time. But I think I'd be skipping the dialogue, or at least I'd be reading it in my head. I would not be reading it out loud. I wouldn't be voice acting the game.
Yeah, no, it'd be more like just the playthrough experience. It sounds really interesting. I'm curious what, like...
I also
Okay,
think I might make a rule where if a game has a remake, I have to play the opposite version of whatever I own, unless there's a third option available. I think realistically I'm going to aim for third options. Like,
Makes
I would
sense,
want to
like
play
Emerald.
Emerald. I would want to play 20 hours per game. I do not think it would be 20 hours per game. A lot of Pokemon games you can beat in like 7 or 8 hours if you play them right. Also, for legal reasons, Nintendo hardware has speed up buttons.
That's
Wink,
also true.
wink. And that'll shave off time for grinding.
Oh, that's another good question. Would you do what would be your stance
Hardcore
then?
Nuzlocke rules?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would. I don't like
you
the idea
force
of
grind,
making
or
a
would
Nuzlocke
you-
harder.
Yeah. I guess my question to you is like, would you have to grind, or would you do the Alpha Red candies?
I don't know how to hack in candy, so I would grind, but I think I would allow overleveling is the payoff.
That's fair.
I don't think I would allow, like, obviously I'm not gonna insanely overlevel. I'm not gonna go, oh, I am so scared for this fight. I am gonna level up like crazy. But I think I'm allowed to go a couple levels over, especially if I'm not using candies.
It's fair. I would ask, I guess the question is like, would that be something you'd want to learn throughout this experience, or would you rather just nah?
Maybe. We'll see how it goes.
That's fair.
A quid pro quo, I suppose.
Because that does shave off time, which is...
Also, I'd be playing Crystal, which I've never done. I've played Gold
yeah.
a bit. The copy of Gold I had, the save file doesn't work. The battery's dead, so...
Oh, it's gonna be so trippy trying to, like, acclimate to things like the pre-physical special split. And...
Oh my god, Hallow, that sounds like hell. I would never do that. No, I'm playing a very vanilla Nuzlocke. 1 Pokemon per area. I have to nickname it. If it dies, it dies. No Phoenix rules, because if I do... Here's the thing, I know me. If I do Phoenix rules, then I will start to slip up in other ways. That's why when I play Nuzlocks and other... for other streams, I will hold myself off. Is because if I do it once, I'll just do it every time. God, I'm trying to think of what game I'd play for each version. I would want to play Fire Red, so I think I would play Blue or Yellow for the first game. I grew up playing Soul Silver, so I think I would play Silver for my Gen 2 game. Or Crystal. Probably Crystal. So Silver, if not Crystal. Gen 3, Emerald, obviously. Gen 4, Platinum, obviously. Gen 5... Oh wait, Gen 4 would also involve, Heart Gold. Because I've never fully played through Heart Gold. I was a Soul Silver kid. Gen 5? Ooh, that's a tricky one. Because then do I play the opposite version to get the proper sequel, or do I play... Or the same... You know what I mean. Oh, there's a gnome up here. B, I have a gnome. B. 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 Chat, he's fucking dead. Go away. Go away, devil. Go away, spawn of the devil. My headphone. Oh no, B disappeared
Hello?
from call. There he is. Hi.
Hi.
Did the gnome get you?
Maybe. Because I thought I was talking that whole time. I was talking.
Weird. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, well, at least it's fixed. But yeah, no, I think going for the third options when available just makes your life easier, honestly.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I would play, like, if I pick Pokemon Black, would I play Black too? Or would I play White too?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Although I do think I'd play the White games, because I played the Black games growing up as a kid. I think I'd be challenging myself to try it different.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Honestly, at that point, since you grew up with the Black games, then I'd say go White too.
Yeah.
Just commit to the different experience.
And then Oras, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. I'd play Alpha Sapphire because I grew up. Or no, I'd play Ruby because I played Sapphire as a kid.
And let's be clear, chat. Any other like Pokemon themed streams are not dead because of Pokemon days. Like we would still do the other Pokemon plans in theory.
The idea is that the Pokemon game. Okay, I don't appreciate those jokes in chat. I've said this before. I don't like people making those jokes about me being racist. I don't appreciate it. I don't think they're funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. As for X and Y, I would play Y because I played X as a kid. Ruby. Next would be Gen 7. I would be playing Moon because I played Sun as a kid. Because I told my dad, hey, I don't know which one I should pick. Which one should I pick? And he said the lion's cool, so I picked the lion. So I just play both of the Moon games.
That makes sense.
Gen 8.
Which one did you play?
I would have to buy Sword. I played Shield. Okay, I will say, for the games that I'd actually have to buy, I might just stick with what I own, not gonna lie.
That is fair.
I don't want to spend... Because I would have to spend, between that and also Scarlet Violet, that's $160. I might be doing my math wrong. No, it would be more than that, because I'd also have to buy the other Let's Go game. So yeah, those I might just play what I have, which would be Let's Go Pikachu, it would be Shield, and it would be Scarlet. Yeah, Nintendo doesn't need my money, and my wallet doesn't need me to lose money.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to play through every spinoff. Also, would we consider the Legends game a main series? I'll be honest, I don't want to Nuzlocke a Legends game. Those are so hard. There's a gnome constellation.
That's funny.
How would Wasp feel about a gnome constellation that blatant?
Some world organizations being called.
Chat, don't worry about who Wasp is. It's the character that B's little reactive images right now.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I guess it's a Nuzlocke, so never mind. I have a question for you. So we are committing to just base normal Nuzlocks for Pokemon Day. I'm saying that for chat, not for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But curiosity question. Fun little
Mm-hmm.
Are there other styles of playing through the Pokemon games that you have been, obviously not for content, not for this specific series, but like in general, been like, oh, that's interesting?
I have a Pokemon Shield playthrough where I was doing a solo Wooloo run, and I was doing surprisingly good at it.
Fun.
Before I had to stop playing.
Runs.
Yeah, solo runs could be fun. Randomizer's always a joy. I really want... It's 100% because I was watching Friendlock clips today. I really want to do another Friendlock.
I would love to finish our Friendlock and or reset Friendlock.
Yeah, if not finish it, I want to bring it back with what I've learned.
Yeah, because we have a more solid crew of people who can kind of take base. I'm
more of a Twitch streamer now.
You're more of a Twitch streamer. We have more of an audience. Okay, question. So let's say in a world we soft reset, Pokemon joke, but we reset, we do a new season of Friendlock, completely new experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
What game?
Platinum's my default.
Platinum's a good one. Platinum's not bad.
Also, I've seen season 3 of Salty DK Dance Friendlock. Season 4 is also great. Teehee, wink, joke, reference.
I gotcha.
Don't give up on me. Okay, I think I can't go back to the X and Y games. As sad as that makes
No.
me. As fun as they were.
I actually really enjoyed Friendlocking X and Y. I had a really good time. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
I'd want to play a game I could randomize. So I really like having random guys show up. That was part of the fun for me. I think was getting these like outlandish picks. So I don't think I'd play anything modern.
Makes sense.
Weirdly might stick with the Sun and Moon. I know originally you were gonna be the player.
That was like that was the joke,
that.
because Nalo, yeah.
Although I'm realizing more and more with how my stream setup goes, I don't think that would be feasible.
Feasible. No, I'm kind of with you.
Which is a super shame.
It's a cute idea, but like...
For content reasons, the frame rate goes down like crazy.
No, yeah. No huge loss from me. Like, it just means that if I wanted to do it, I'd have to, like, do it on my own someday, which would be fun, but, like, you know. Oh, well.
Though I
The
do
Alola
love
games are still... The
Platinum.
Alola games are still a treat, so, like, I would still just enjoy being a Pokemon for it, too, honestly.
I think I would keep you my starter again, just because you're kind of iconic.
Aw.
And you're also the person who's always here with me. You are quite literally the one person I can always count on being there.
So there's that. The Alola games are good. I think Gen 4 being a Friendlock is fun. There's some nightmare. There's some nightmare there.
I might not randomize the teams next time.
That's fair, because that was kind of a weird thing, because it put us in some weird positions in the X and Y one.
I feel like it'd weirdly be more challenging.
Yeah, because there were some times where, like, okay, here's the thing about randomizing the enemy teams in a Friendlock situation. It led to really anticlimactic deaths. And, like, not even funny anticlimactic, you know? It was like the gym leader would be a cakewalk, and then we'd turn around and then die to a fart, you know? And
Excuse me.
plus also, like, I kind of like the idea of you are randomized and the world isn't. That's kind of fun. Especially if it's Gen 4. Because that means that there is a dread that looms over us from the very beginning.
I also know that in the randomizer you can still make it harder, so I think I would just make it harder.
Yeah.
Without the randomized teams, if I could do that. Like, I think I can still add an extra trainer to, like, important battle, or an extra Pokemon to important battles.
Yeah.
So that might be the balance there.
That makes sense.
Balin.
Huh.
Or I might do Gen 5, honestly. I think Gen 5 could also be fun.
Yeah.
I didn't even consider Gen 5.
We did Soul Link Black and White 2.
So we could just do vanilla. Vanilla.
Yeah. That is the one that people... I mean, that also means you get N.
I do.
You get N that way.
Love
and also
N,
the sprite
legal
work on
adult.
Gen 5 is really I'm gonna say a hot take. I think HGSS would not be good for Friendlock.
I think Heart Gold and Soul Silver are very easy games.
Huh.
And are I'm a little oversaturated with them, because whenever someone does a shiny only run, it's that, because you get the guaranteed shiny and you can see them easiest on the reset, which I respect and I understand. And they're games that I have a very strong connection to, actually, from my childhood. I don't think I'm ever super jazzed about the idea of making content with them.
That's fair.
Well, they're baby penguins.
Aw. But yeah, I think either Gen 7 or Gen 5
Gen
or
7 or Gen
4.
5 is really what I'm between.
That makes sense. I think, well, in my opinion, you can't go wrong either way.
I've read Nuz comics in the past. Like comics people make about their Nuzlocke. I wanted to make one when I was younger. I would make one now if I ever had time to do art.
Maybe chat. maybe if you
one
give
day
us
I
enough
actually
money.
win the lottery.
Yeah, if you give us enough money, chat, that we can like.
I think if I won enough money to where I could dedicate full time to content creation, at that point I'd have to learn how to make comics.
Yeah. It would be fun to do, because then you could like do the comic on a stream, but also it's like, yeah. Honestly, I just had a thought. You know what might sell me on doing Gen 5 over Gen 7 for a well, I have a big pro and a big con, you know?
Yeah.
The big pro for Gen 5 is like you wouldn't need to get a new you use the one for X and Y.
I have an old overlay actually that I could use.
Yeah.
That I made
But, like,
forever ago.
Yeah. The big downside of Gen 5 is that the Friendlock Originator's second season was Gen 5, which I know isn't that big of a deal, but like it's nice to try and hit other games.
I might go Alola. I do love Alola. Also, haha teehee, an excuse to simp over Lusamine.
Oh. Yeah.
Chat. Over time, I have had to come to accept about myself that I am horrendously down bad for that woman. She's so hot.
Yeah, Gen 7 might be it. It's kind of a good pick. Because then, like, here's the thing. It's also not the hardest Pokemon game there is, you know?
But it's also still hard because of the fucking total Morantis I'm staring at you.
Yeah. Total Morantis could wipe a run if we're in a if the team comp is bad enough and if we're not doing so hot.
Das pooping shit.
Mm-hmm.
I want a Mori, but I don't want this Amori track because this Amori track is kind of sad. I want upbeat Amori music.
I'll never find it funny. I'll never not find it funny. Chief uses a Pokemon he can spell, and yet she fights you with Pokemon. Gino does say that we are over 3 hours.
The fuck you mean we're over 3 hours? Goddamn.
We're at 3:18.
But I'm almost done cleaning this area. But I am tired.
Yeah.
What do you think, B?
How close to done are you?
I have these penguins, that tree, that candy cane, and those penguins out front.
Go for like 10 more minutes.
Okay, we'll see how much I can get done in 10 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I kind of like.
Sounded so upset.
Oh no! That was just
no. Slash
more
silly
just, like...
upset.
Oh, fair. That was more of just like acceptance than was that. Oh man, no, You want to know what I did, chat? You want to know what I did for my run of the Alola games? Do you want to know the Pokemon style, game style that I came up with as a kiddo? It's probably a thing tons of people have done without formalizing it. I tried to write or come up with what the Pokemon were like in the vibe of if they were Pokemon in the anime.
Oh, that's cute.
So like I tried to come up with like whatever little personality my Pokemon would have, you know, the anime style of personality where they've got like that one quirk, you know, because they're a little creature.
Wait a minute.
Huh.
This is the third gnome.
Burn it down.
Because there's the one over there, there's the one in the sky, and now there's this one.
So, yeah. See, if you told me that, I could have thought that was Santa, but no, you're right.
It says it's a gnome.
Well, it's done.
Remember, chat, if there's more than 3 gnomes in an area, it's too late.
It's too late. Yeah. Also, maybe if we're lucky, we'll finally have some kind of hint into the deepest mystery in all of Pokemon. The thing that keeps the theorists up at night. The identity of the Master Royale.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I have no idea!
He's so cool, though.
So cool.
And he has the best playstyle.
Yeah. Isn't it great?
Don't you love free-for-alls?
God. I love that he has an Incineroar, just like the Professor. How fun of a cinematic parallel is that?
They must be buddies. I bet they're good friends.
Oh yeah. I should
I heard the snort.
Yeah.
That was funny. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I'm 100% the kind of person where if you really get me laughing, I snort. It's so embarrassing.
Hello, love that guy. Nihilist Lego. Ooh, that is true though. You do get. Maybe we don't go the Ultra Games, actually. Maybe we go vanilla.
But the beans be Bean Island.
I know, but like we get the beans in vanilla Sun and Moon.
Beans, what the fuck?
Look, it's more so that I'm thinking about you know.
Okay, but that would be hype as fuck. Actually, no, I want to play the Ultra Games now.
That's fair.
I think for the challenge, also it would be randomized.
Oh, you're right.
I want to see what the fuck Ultra Necrozma gets randomized into.
God, imagine if it's like an Abra or something.
Caterpie. The black hole, it's critical mass to reign. Sorry.
No,
Oh
you're
my
good.
god! Pan Pride Crimbus Tree.
Wow.
That's me! I'm Pan.
Yeah,
I'm polypan gender fluid.
that's true.
Fucking proud of it, baby.
It's true.
And I'm so glad the polyamory flag got an update. Because the old one was trash.
Yeah. Shout out to the pie symbol.
Shout out to the pie symbol. What the fuck were you doing there, baby girl?
I am not entirely sure.
Yas, girl, give us nothing.
It's just, like, you can't deny that it's iconic. However,
It's
Huh?
iconic. It looked so stupid.
yeah.
Well, like, the flag colors already wasn't great for
Yeah,
the poly
and then-
flag.
Like, you could have gone with any symbol and you went for 3.14159?
Because it's infinite.
Then just do the sideways 8!
Well, that would
Like,
that might make
like
it
everyone else would have done.
autism.
Oh.
Because the infinity symbol I know is associated with autism.
Oh. No, you're right. Surely there's another way to express the infinite that's not 3.14159. Because, like... Because that's not a good... Like, I understand the number goes on indefinitely. But that... It's not...
It's goofy.
It's not a good symbol of infinity. it's a good symbol for some random number between 3 and 4. Like, that's not... It's not the message you think it is, you know? I don't know. Like, I'm sure I sound so banal here, but like, you know?
No, I feel you. As a poly person, like, yeah, I feel you.
The flag was already Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Like, did we need 3.14159?
Where's the fucking... the poop and shit? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me get up. Oh, there it is. Alright, so now the skating aid penguins? Oh, the ones out front. And the ski slope platform wall base. What? Oh, this? Not this one. Not this one. It might be over here. Oh, it's this one. There we go. See? Now all I gotta do is those penguins. I have no idea about the infinity symbol or the puzzle piece. Well, I know about the puzzle piece, because I know about Autism Speaks and how they suck. I don't know about the, infinity symbol. From what I see, people tend to use the infinity symbol over the puzzle piece, however.
Yes.
So even if it was pushed on by neurotypicals, I think that one's been properly reclaimed. But I can't speak on that, as I do not know if I am actually autistic. I just know that I have ADHD. I know that I am neurodiverse, neurospicy. These penguins are really cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I know why they're skating aids. Okay, yeah, they're what you hold on to if you're on the ice and they help you steady yourself. That's why they have handles.
Oh.
I never needed those because I know how to ice skate. I took lessons. Do you know how to ice skate?
No, I do not.
I could teach you. It's not hard. Although, funnily enough, I know how to ice skate. I don't really know how to rollerblade. I find it more intimidating.
Fair enough. I've always figured that ice skating was the more intense, but like...
Oop, did I fuck up my headphones? I did. Fuck. No, I want to hear what B has to say. No. Beavis 17. Fixed. Were you just saying bitch over and over again?
I said Sleepy can't hear me. Let me just string together curse words. Yeah.
That's adorable. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, no. I find it more intimidating. Because when you're ice skating, your skate digs into the ice a little.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that, like, very grounding. Whereas with wheels, what the fuck's gonna stop me from dying?
Well, I've never thought about it like that.
But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. We'll have a stream schedule up at some point. I don't know when. But no more streams for this weekend. Definitely a stream Monday or Tuesday. Definitely stream Wednesday. Because we always stream on Wednesdays. Thursday is gonna be Wander Song. Look forward to that. I'm gonna be doing everything in my power to pack this month with as many streams as I reasonably can. Key point on reasonably. Do not give me money, chat. I don't want your money this month. I want all of the money that you would give me to go to the Tiltify campaign. Either my page or the main page for the team. Hell yeah. So, thank you everybody so much for coming out. Much love, many kisses. My throat hurts. Anything you wanted to say, B?
You're all great, and we hope to see you guys back for the rest of the month for the charity.
Yeah, so drink water and take care of yourself, chat. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!